full train of
Alright, so you guys wake up in the morning. Nice and fresh. In Fundell. Good
I'm
rest.
just like subconsciously stroking my mithril.
Yep. Some of you are enjoying your new items. Some of you are enjoying a little bit of a headache. What would you guys like to do today?
Did we just wake up?
Yeah.
In the night, I stole his mithril and I put it over my...
Good luck with that. I'm wearing the sucker.
Oh.
Oh, that was a fighting.
I was gonna say,
You were
have to
that
roll
drunk.
pretty good sleight of hand for that.
It's around me.
I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
Natural
we
20
want-
doesn't guarantee.
No, it is good.
Twice. With advantage.
Yeah.
What? I've
And
never
it's
heard of that. What would that be? Double natural 20.
Double crit.
Anyway.
I think I'm just gonna wake up and like those of us who aren't awake, I'm itching to go get some orc ears, so I'm gonna start waking everybody up and get this ball rolling.
Okay.
We do nothing crazy. We just go. I do
So
my. Does anybody have a room? I do my classic fingers open to the door.
Yeah, where are we right now?
You guys are in Fundell.
In the hotel?
At the Shirt and Shave.
Okay, gotcha.
Shit Shave is in, or the shave place is in,
I mean, the shave place.
Neverwinter.
Too subtle.
You're at Stonehill Inn.
Yeah. Stonehill
Okay.
Inn. I run downstairs and I'm like, I need a coffee, and I gotta go.
So,
I've been up studying for
Triple
about
shot
the last
mocha's
hour
on
and a
it.
half.
Toblin
You're
knows
up.
that you're gonna want coffee in the morning.
You can read?
You guys have interacted before.
That's the
you
only
know
thing we
what
can do.
you're
I can do that freaking amazing.
Okay, we're going east. Oh, what's that thing?
So we're going. We're on the road.
So we're on the road.
Yes.
We're going for the orcs.
Okay, you guys are headed.
Wyvern Tor.
You guys haven't told me where you guys are heading towards.
The orcs.
Wyvern Tor.
Wyvern Tor?
that where they are?
So
Hunting orcs.
you guys do remember that the
I'm
way
hunting for
to
orcs.
Wyvern Tor is east, and the only
Yes.
direction that you had was that it's south of Coneyberry.
We're gonna go that way.
Okay, so you guys,
Road, right?
there's a road to Coneyberry.
I'm thinking Coneyberry might be where we head towards.
Okay, alright, so you guys are headed to Coneyberry. Just go ahead and give me one or two of you, give me survival.
Ooh, that's me, baby.
Wait,
It
what?
might be me and Denny.
What survival?
Or Bryn. What's your
What's
survival?
my survival?
My survival
Skills.
skills? Oh, pretty good.
Check.
I got a 21, baby.
+4.
You rolled and got a 21?
He's +4.
Plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want me to.
You're +4 too.
Maybe you roll.
I'm just so used to you
Bryn's a
like
ranger,
whipping
she's
everything.
pretty
So,
high.
Well, I know survival, baby.
I'm trying to find them.
It's in your skills all the way at the bottom.
Kills.
Yeah, I'm not loving this.
You
Anyway,
can also bottom rank.
with a 21, you guys definitely are able to stay on the main road. Go ahead and roll.
Careful.
16. Okay. Again, you guys are on the main road, the Tribor Trail. This is again. You guys go up. You guys head up north.
Don't question my madness.
You guys head up north for a while on the road that you came down on. Turn right, head east. Again, you go back over a little bit of the ground that you came down this direction on, and then you get into probably at least half of a day of unknown or area that you haven't traveled before. You are approaching. You can kind of see in the distance what's going to look like a town village area. You can't make out much details. At this distance, you're probably a good few hundred feet away from it. I'll pause here and see if you guys want to do anything, or just what do you guys want to do?
You said we see a town?
Yeah, you can tell
It's
that
all
there's
ghost
a town
town.
coming up.
I think we just keep pressing ahead unless we find any reason why we need to divert for orc signs or anything.
Okay.
I'd like to use just like a little bit of stealth and like,
On a cart.
I'm not on the cart, I'm beside the cart. I'd like to use a little bit of stealth. I'd like to use a little bit of stealth and like
Cast grease on the
Like-
wheels.
go around the side. Like I'm
how far out on the edge?
I want to scope the edge
Okay.
of the town.
I have the rating out.
Wait, what's that number?
Both of you roll
100
perception.
On the road toward.
Can you 100 feet forward?
What's a good amount of what's a good amount of stealth?
Okay.
Edging something. Like if I want to stealth check around something and like do a perimeter.
Like 100. You want a perception check?
Yeah.
150.
From
50.
from Yuri.
Yeah.
Okay. Yuri,
We're assuming something's.
how far are you sending him to the edge of town?
I can only get him as far as 100 feet
From you?
Yeah.
And how far are you wanting to begin that?
Whoever the group's at.
Okay. The group
You
is
said a
about
few
300
hundred feet. Yeah.
The group is about 300 feet out.
Yeah, yeah. So
From the
as we move forward, he's.
Okay.
How far can yours go?
I can go a mile and it can turn invisible.
You win.
That's say I can send Poe in, he can turn invisible and just fly into the town and see what's going on. And I can share his senses while he's doing it.
Okay, great. Do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we all
I
feel.
just somebody had to catch me up real quick.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay,
Um,
can he be detected?
He's invisible.
He's invisible.
I'm gonna
so probably
stealth
not.
So
100 feet around the perimeter.
The whole perimeter?
And I give her guidance.
He actually rolled an
Like
18.
tricky.
That only lasts a minute, you do know that.
That's fine. She can be guided for the first minute.
Do you want to split the cost of the course so I can have like a couple coins?
Yeah, I'll reimburse you.
Just cast it.
Sweet. 75 total, so however many.
15 for myself.
Okay.
Or even something. 35?
Yeah, you do that.
I'll give you 35.
Cool, thanks.
You managed to sneak around at least part of the city for, we'll say it takes a half hour.
Half hour. Okay. Big city.
I was thinking.
Well, you're sneaking around.
I think we're gonna leave here.
Yeah.
In the game, we got excited.
Yes.
Does everybody know?
In the game.
Yeah.
I
I can have Poe just fly into the middle of the
Yeah.
town.
Are you doing that?
Yeah, yeah. So he's gonna turn invisible. I'm gonna have him fly into town and I'm gonna look through his senses. So, perception or if I'm having him just like fly in at ground
Is time
level.
not a concept in this game?
Yes, it is.
It
is.
Very much.
Yeah.
It
We
varies.
have to talk about it.
It varies.
Yeah.
Is it night or daytime?
That's a good
It's
question.
day.
Okay.
I mean, it's morning.
half a day.
Yeah.
Are we
AM
standing
or
still
PM?
at 300 feet?
It's noon. 12:01.
I think we're like just at
Oh,
a
one.
regular travel
So
pace
that'll be
walking towards the
12:01
town.
PM, actually.
Yeah, there you go.
If he's invisible, do I need to roll stealth or
No.
okay?
I mean,
Perception.
technically yes, because wings make noise.
But it could just be the wind.
Here, I'll roll.
Would it be
Roll
advantage
be
then?
perception and roll be stealth, I guess.
Do you want me to read it? Oh, actually, I can't. It landed like on point.
Okay, well,
It's
for
capped.
that, he's
Reroll.
so reroll for where'd it go?
Sorry.
Alrighty, so perception he got a 13 and stealth he got an 11.
Okay.
But I think he gets
advantage if he's invisible.
I think he gets disadvantage on someone detecting him.
Oh, okay. The person trying to
Yeah.
Got it.
perceive him.
Yeah.
Good.
So
I was gonna say invisibility should count for something.
yeah, no, it does.
It's gonna be a rough night for the DM. That's all I'm gonna say right now.
So far.
Okay, so
It's one of my
Uh,
favorite nights.
as Poe gets in closer to how far? Oh yeah, you can go a mile.
I can go a mile, so I can go fly through the town and back out.
Which is 5,300 feet.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll say you
Definitely-
spend a
definitely
half hour.
5,000.
The time that she spends starting to do perimeter,
Yep.
you spend with Poe doing a loop or two around.
Mm-hmm.
What you see is a lot of abandonedness. This is an abandoned town. You kind of already knew that going to. You see some broken, shabbled buildings. You see, it seems like the town was built around a road that was going through it. And in kind of the center of this, there was a fountain. And it seems this fountain is now being used as either a bonfire or something. There, you notice a couple dog-like creatures at this area.
Kill
Okay. Interesting. So bonfire. So it's actively
dogs.
lit or just
It's
has
actively
lit?
lit.
Okay. And you said the houses, are they like burned down or just abandoned?
You can tell that they were at some point. You know, it's kind of like
They were burned down.
some of them were at some point. Nothing's on fire right now.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all old damage.
Okay. So there's just it's old damage, but there's still a couple creatures.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna relate that to the group. Kind of describe what I see. Do I get any kind of description on the creatures? Just dog-like.
Just, I mean, from your height, and what was
Quadruped.
his perception again?
He rolled a perception.
14? 13?
13.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't get too much detail. A little bit of cloudiness out today. He can pick out that they're bipedal.
Okay. I mean, he was flying in at like ground level.
How many were there?
Two.
Two.
Okay, so two dog things, maybe wargs. Possibly we've seen those in this area before.
If they're wargs, that might be a good sign that there's likely orcs around. I know they like to ride those as mounts sometimes.
Possibly.
I'm thinking I would like to go get me some warg
Or,
hides.
or goblins.
Or goblins.
Yeah. Something. Or they could just be feral. It's possible they're feral.
Either way, I think we should just blaze through.
Okay.
I would like to.
How do we want to approach?
Cast Mage Armor on me first, please.
What?
What, can you cast Mage Armor on me again?
Oh yeah.
Do you have a spot for that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I got you.
Next.
Go for it.
No, I mean, if you were saying it in character, like, oh, I'll do it. I'll do it. You want me to do it?
I have a staff that lets me do it like 10 times a day. So.
babies and bed.
Okay,
Oh, you have staff too? I have staff.
You want to do it?
Where's that size?
Mine's pretty cool.
I was prepared before I started.
Which one's Gareth here?
Make the obvious
This
joke.
one has a cool glowy thing.
So to catch you guys up real quick, you guys are approaching Coneyberry, scouting it a little bit.
We found two warg possibles.
Dog-like creatures, bipedal.
Possibly wargs.
Okay.
We suspect.
I rolled a personal like 24 to like double fact what you just said. I was like, yep, 24, yep, everything you just said was right. I was like, I read a lot of books.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
I figured, well, since we gotta pass through, town anyway, right, to get, I think we got to pass through the town anyway, so we just
Might as well
approach
pick a fight.
cautiously and, see what happens. I mean, Falco, I think, in front, I'm fine leading the cart as we go through the town.
Since we know they're there and it's daylight, why don't we set our archers out as far out as they can go? Because they get a range of what, 600 feet?
Yeah, I can
With
do
the
that.
150
longbows.
without, it's like 150 without, or 300 without disadvantage.
I think it's
Okay.
150 feet for a longbow and 600 feet
Yep.
at disadvantage.
Let's say, I mean, we could basically
150.
kite those things, and by the time they get to us, they'll be dead either from arrows or spells, because a lot of spells have a range of 120 feet, so we don't even have to get in close.
Yeah.
We can stand outside of town and just ping them from there.
That's a better idea.
Can I see them?
I like it. Either way,
Where-
I'd like
how-
to pick a
I
fight.
guess that's up to you. How close are you guys getting to town right now?
About
Close.
150 feet.
About 150 feet.
Yeah.
Should we start with this?
We're gonna probably try and go stealth, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we'll try to be.
Because assuming
We'll leave Larry a little bit further behind.
assuming
Yeah, we're
they
gonna park Larry on
sprint
the
at
fighting range.
60 feet. Assuming they sprint at 60 feet a turn, that's still 2 turns just for them to get within melee range. So
So is this like 150?
I'm just gonna plant everyone back here, and then you guys can
Before
start.
the-
Where's the town?
I don't know.
That
Well, I guess
it's
that's
underneath things.
Under the
So,
fog of war.
he was planning on us walking
I'm
into
sliding this
town.
way, and you guys.
Oh,
Hand them over.
game over.
It's over, man.
It's over.
Game over.
Shoot your feet to do extra damage.
Says the Raven.
Jesse, are you sure you can even
Alright, so as you guys approach a little closer, I'll describe what you obviously see in front of you.
By the way, we're stealthing.
On the right, you see some very old, burned out, not used fields. You can tell that they were used as harvesting before. There's a little bit of a building there, river, bridge, and the road continues over the river.
I have a question.
Yep.
So I have a feat that says attacking at long range does not impose disadvantage. Does that mean my
So you
roll
can
is down
shoot
to
farther.
400 feet?
Yep.
So you could start
Damn.
600 feet
Okay.
back and
Sorry,
shoot
I
them.
just
Straight
noticed
roll.
that little
Holy
phrase.
crap.
So,
That's
okay.
a rad feat.
Rangers,
Hey,
man.
my
Yeah.
What's the-
Rangers.
Like sharpshooter.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
It
I
also lets her sacrifice some accuracy for like extra 10 points of damage
That's cool.
if she hits. Which
John, what is this?
I'm going to.
This is what I described the
Burned
fields.
burned out fields that are no longer in use. Crop fields.
And is
So
this
Can I
a
do
shallow river? Or is
it's
it?
a river that I mean you could forge it.
Can I
Not
do it?
forge it, but you could cross it. But
Okay.
I want to do like an Arcana check on the field.
okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh, was that an 8?
8.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Plus,
It's
like,
a 15.
9, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
7.
Arcane. You don't notice anything arcane about this field. There's no pings.
No, nothing.
No.
The fire wasn't like from like a magical.
No.
Okay.
John, I'm gonna go stealth and
It seems like whatever happened to this place happened a long time ago.
I'm gonna take advantage of my new mithril not giving me stealth or disadvantage, so I'm gonna go stealth and start going ahead.
Okay.
And I rolled a 16, which puts me at 22.
Okay. So from where you're at, go ahead and move your distance.
How far can I go? Just like a regular,
Your regular
I
travel
don't know
speed?
why, but it feels misty.
Have I made a circle around?
Right? I don't know.
Yes.
I just feel like that's
Is
where
there
we're
any-
going.
have there-
Yeah.
have
Give it a
there-
second. Are you trying to go all the way
This
around?
town
I
is
don't-
weird.
Can we keep?
Yeah.
Can we lower the?
We'll say halfway around and then back.
Not you. Sorry.
We'll say about now you're about halfway around. Are you just wanting to check perimeter, right?
I was wanting to check perimeter of the town, and now that people are advancing, I just want to know where I am so that I can rejoin them when necessary. /
Half hour, you're probably somewhere over here.
over here. Okay, great.
Are you go
We
and
need
roll
to pick Molly
perception
up and move her.
Perception,
for
not stealth. Perception.
seeing what you see during that time. What was the G? Was that you
I
doing
rolled
damage?
both.
Okay.
I just
Good
rolled,
habit. Good habit.
I rolled both of them together
habit.
because it rolls better.
Cyrus, how far can you see?
I can see. I don't know. If it's dark, I can see 60 feet. If it's light, I can just see normal.
It's like.
That was a cool thing I got.
No, it's a racial ability between elves and dwarves.
Why you gotta make it rich?
Fey elves are dark.
Got it. And
Would
you're
I
fine.
have noticed the two maybe wargs? You're gonna tell me what I've noticed. I'll wait.
I mean, like 60 feet.
Wait.
More than that.
Oh, her.
I put you over here, just kind of like
Cassie,
chilling out.
You
hiding.
want to like just put us in a logical
So what you've noticed
order
is
down there.
I
a
did.
couple
Like,
buildings,
you're over here for the front.
Don't know why Phil's
and you cross
way
like a
up
little
by
path
himself.
that
Okay.
goes
You
south.
were
He
listening.
already
I
did
already
that.
told
He
John
knew
what
it.
I was doing.
Oh, okay.
So I've noticed some buildings on the outskirts. I haven't noticed any people, and no people have noticed me.
No.
Great.
John, do I see anything up there?
Let's see.
You just like that. You're gonna have at least 2 chances to hit them though.
I don't know.
Makes
You'll
it
probably
so
can't put a ward in that round.
I don't remember.
It doesn't weigh me down.
Pretty sure you're gonna hit.
You did have viewpoint here.
It wouldn't give you ultimate, so it would take away your advantage on stealth. It just makes it so you can get your full
I'll say that because that you kind of rolled that to perceive in the middle of town there.
That's great.
I think a lot of our characters can swim. Except me. I don't know.
I'm just short.
Too much muscle, you're saying.
Me too.
Just sink to the bottom and start walking.
I breathe water.
Are those NPCs?
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
Never played a day in her life.
Sponges.
All right, so you
He said it was shallow,
notice
is that what
the
you
two dog-like creatures
Okay, did I
in the town,
in the center of the
in the
town?
center of the town.
Do I recognize them? Do I know what they are?
Roll a
From my travel
history check.
history check?
Oh, you need your chalk.
History.
Either history or
Try to
interest.
impress a 10-year-old, Cassie. Do you mind?
Guys, seriously, the side conversations,
It's hard to hear what's going on.
Yeah.
Are we even doing anything?
11.
she is,
Yes, I am.
Well, she is. Well,
11.
I know.
It's-
There's
it's
a lot
hard.
of us.
It's hard to hear what they're doing if there's.
11 total?
I get
You don't
frustrated.
recognize.
Bummer. It was for both. Okay. Carry on.
What do I see up there, John?
So you stealth up to there?
I'm hiding behind whatever I can find.
how, are we still 300 feet out? 160 feet? Is that what
You
you said?
guys are right there, and
The
I
majority
just
of the
went
group
up
is
20.
following, you know, I think it is, you know, a steady pace as Phil moves up.
I don't know. I never got an answer.
Answer to.
If we're 100 feet out where we're at right now, technically to the town, like where are we in, like if I wanted to shoot now or do I need to get closer?
I think
You
we're,
can shoot,
we're
I mean,
replaced them.
You are.
That's why I placed you there.
Place yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of.
I can't like decide where you guys stop. That's why I have to wait for you guys to tell me I'm gonna move up to here.
Do you want to go further? Okay, I'm gonna move up a little bit more.
80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20.
I think we should all cross the bridge.
Yeah,
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 just-
okay.
everyone up.
If you could do it for me, because
Yes.
I'm trying to do that
cross the
myself.
bridge
Cross the bridge.
Alone of sniping at them.
I've learned.
This is just the road, so I'll spread you guys out then.
We can see them from across the bridge.
But they're not.
I'm worried about being close enough is what I'm keep trying to say, like, if I want to be
I
going
know,
I know.
Your range on your longbow is 150 feet.
Yes, which is what I was trying to count from where I was. Now I no problem can reach. Before I was at the edge of might not be able to.
I don't know.
There's not an edge. He's
Oh.
at 150 feet you can or you can't. At 155 you can't. It's not like
It
a.
depends on what square they're standing on.
Anyway, all that's irrelevant. Doesn't matter. Do we see anything now that we've moved up, John?
Yeah, give me a second.
I mean, the archers can stay back if they want.
I'm
I
fine
know
with
I
that
can't.
now.
I can't shoot that far.
The
Well,
whole
she
point
can
is
see
to draw
600
them
feet,
out in
so-
case there's other things there, so that we're not going to get ambushed like
So,
every other time we rush in.
who else
Oh,
is
yeah,
going
I
to
see.
move up?
Divergent.
If you start shooting the wargs, anything that's there is going to come out with them, and then we have 120 feet to position ourselves and plan.
Can I shoot over black paper?
But if we're up
Yeah,
60
you
feet
can-
away, that's
Yeah.
one
You
rush.
can shoot through it.
You just can't see what's between you and
Okay, I didn't know
So
if there was
everybody
any-
that moved up, I'll have you all roll stealth.
that.
Do you guys still want to go up there? If that
I-
was,
If I mean, if
that was
you
our
want
plan.
to
I don't
stealth.
know
Yeah,
otherwise.
no, I want stuff.
I'm thinking Aaron's plan might be good.
Nobody made another plan. Y'all just started moving us up. That's what I'm upset about because
Well, there's no reason to be upset.
we were doing
Everybody's just
something.
playing the game.
We're not
Well,
like.
move your character back. Do you want to be further
You
back?
wanna be further
Yeah,
back?
where do you
You
want
want
to
to
be?
talk
Nothing
about
is
it?
We're not in initiative, so if you want to.
We're rolling stealth. We're about to be.
No, I'm asked. So in movement, people choose to either stealth or not. I'm asking if they want to stealth. Whoever wants to stealth.
Enough people get it.
Aaron is right though. If we get a
Yeah.
bunch of things coming at us, it might be smart to at least stay behind so that they funnel and choke up at the bridge.
I wasn't planning on moving
That's a
any
good
further
idea.
up than
So maybe
this.
maybe
I
everybody
don't
should
know
drop back and like I'll keep going up to try and initiate something.
So
That's a great idea. Everyone go back across.
What's up, Aaron?
Well,
What do
I'm
you
good
want?
where I'm
Hang on,
at.
hang on.
that's what I'm trying to find out. When did we decide we're gonna move up? Like, did we just move characters forward?
Yeah,
or-
we just kind of started
Yeah,
going.
I can tell you for my character, I just keep dodging back and forth between like the guys with big muscles and Gundry. I'm like, huh? Shoot. Are we gonna shoot? Are we gonna, am I gonna? Do you want me to? I will. Are we
So,
gonna?
what I was trying to plan to do is slowly start bringing my character up, and if I trip something, then I could start bringing them back, and you guys just can start plucking them off. That way, the whole group doesn't get ambushed.
At once.
Well, we needed the archers within 150 feet, so that they
Right.
can shoot.
Yeah.
And everyone else just.
Okay, so.
I'm thinking it might be smart to stay behind the bridge so we choke them.
Yes.
We're still well within range for
Yeah.
almost all of the spells and almost all of the archers.
Correct.
5, 10,
Like-
15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, yeah, I can be
None
over
of my
here.
spells.
Like right
I'll
here is
do-
150
do you want
of
stealth
what they
or
are.
not?
I would have you up here so
I
you can
got
rush up to do
24,
healing if
I'm
you need.
gonna stay where I'm at.
I have a question.
I also don't want anyone to
Kara.
come up behind me.
Kara, your
Yeah.
character is the yellow bottle cap?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who is the character over here?
That's me.
That's, yeah.
Okay.
I'm an archer too. I'm fine with being over there.
Just stick me over next to wherever Bren ends up.
Cause I can either do archery or I can wolf out and jump over them.
So John, now that I'm there, do I? Oh, she's doing something.
Moving back to
Yourself.
I'm good where I'm at. I got a 24 in stealth, so.
Now that I'm up there, do I see anything
next to you.
further?
Yeah. Well,
You move
You pat my butt?
Bo back with me.
12%.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
That's his little.
My
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
awesome.
You can see between the buildings now.
Okay. I was like, I don't
One of
know
the
if
reasons
there's
we
a
also
building
always
there.
do that is because there's 10 of us.
Those
and
buildings
it's
are
more fun to
really
rush
short.
All right.
And we determined what.
I'm just gonna see that there's. I can only
Right
see
now, all you
wargs.
know is what's that?
All I can see right now is there's mounted wargs. Looks like. And so
They're
I
not
was.
mounted
Some
wargs.
Okay.
some
Just
kind of
Bipedal
like
dog-like creature.
Well, anyway, the whole point is I can only see these two, and I'm just gonna like point back silently and point at the archers and just tell them to start firing.
Okay. So, do I need to roll initiative? Do I need?
Just
Can
roll
I just-
attack.
Right now, there's no initiative, so
Just
it means you
roll attack.
have sneak attack, which means you have advantage.
I am
Alright,
going
so
to. I'm gonna use sharpshooter. So before I.
is it this one? Yeah.
So that means.
So you have advantage because it's a
my
surprise
hit
attack.
would be-
Not the first one.
Are we all shooting at the exact same time?
No.
If you guys want to organize that, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think if we're gonna attack, we should all shoot at the same time, so it's all a surprise instead of them
Yeah,
being alerted
that's
by
what-
one.
That's what we're doing. Everybody
Well,
that has
we're
range is attacking.
specifying.
Yeah.
I am
Oh,
going to
sorry.
shoot at number 1.
Well, he's motioning.
Coordinated attack is reasonable for you guys to organize.
And it was easy for us to kinda all look at each other and be like, ready,
10 foot, 20 foot.
and then.
Alright,
That's your problem.
So,
At least
John,
with
We're
the
quickly
seconds.
longbow.
I'm gonna shoot at number 1. This one. And I rolled a 17 to hit.
I'm totally blanking on what I had.
Right. So you go to your actions and it'll tell you to hit +8.
Oh, thank you.
Good
You
lord,
rolled
that's a
what?
+8.
17 to hit.
17, that hits.
So you've got
And I did
24.
19 damage. Piercing damage.
Okay.
Remember you have advantage, Trish.
What's that mean?
You can roll
Roll
your
again.
d20 twice. And take the higher.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that then.
Probably. And you have inspiration if you want to use it.
So I rolled 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Alright,
And I
so you
did.
definitely hit,
Let's do
I'll
her.
explain kind of as everybody hits at the same time
Okay.
Does
rolled the
the
wrong one.
inspiration add to the D20 or something?
No,
to the
sure.
damage.
Oh.
Or no, sorry,
No,
the
it's like
roll,
inspiration.
yes.
Wow.
to hit.
Roll.
Two hit, a long rest, you don't have inspiration anymore.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm gonna let it carry.
Okay.
It goes to the d20.
Yes,
And did she kill either one?
she did not kill. She
Okay.
hit one.
So which
I
one did
hit
you?
number one.
That's the one I was going for. And
I was shooting at number 1.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't be shooting for that one then.
You can double up, he's not
Debating
dead.
if I wanna add.
Yeah, I just don't want to waste all these points if it's that close now. I don't know. Anyway, I was shooting at the other one, number 2.
Okay.
If that's number 2, and I did 13 damage, 13 damage.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
Who else is,
Get your
I
+1
was
in there.
shooting.
go ahead.
Bow,
For your bow.
14.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
factored in.
It's
Yeah,
factored in.
Okay,
Against
and
which
then.
one?
Yes, I checked. It is.
Yeah.
Did you
Um,
just number one?
Yeah, I checked.
I'm on the.
This is gonna be quicker.
I'm gonna say my line of vision is for number 1.
Okay.
And damage would be 8.
Okay.
John, is it too late to say that I would take
Who
out
else
my
is
bow
shooting
and
both?
shoot at the same time?
Yeah,
Probably.
You were focused on sneaking up and, yes. Who is also shooting archery?
Regina
Okay.
is.
You rolled a hit?
Yeah, I pulled out my longbow and around the corner, and
Like
I'll
this,
aim
sideways.
for number 1.
Okay.
So I rolled a 20 to hit. And
Actually, I'm gonna say that this attack couldn't be part of their coordinated attack, cause they're way behind you. Does
What?
that make sense?
No, because I would have pointed at everybody that had a longbow equipped.
But
and
she was
said fire.
sneaking up
so
at the same
far
time
up,
as
yeah.
you. Y'all were both sneaking
Oh, can I
out while
not-
they were prepping
it's
to.
fine if I
This is-
can't be a part of it.
But
It's-
part of the sneak attack, yes, you can't be part of the sneak attack. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, that's fine.
Does anybody else back there with
Denny
a,
did.
I rolled a 22.
You
To
have a
hit?
bow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was like, you have both.
He just
That
never
was
uses it.
disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, because why is it disadvantage?
No, it should be
It's
advantage.
too far away.
It's too far away.
No.
No, you're good.
150.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it
Well,
should be at
that's-
advantage.
No, he's not proficient with longbow though, so it would just
Oh, actually, I
be.
think I
Yeah.
Are you?
Pretty
Oh,
sure.
that's a
I'll check.
barbarian.
But anyway, it doesn't matter. 10
Still
damage.
hit.
I hit number
Not magical.
number 2.
Okay, 10 damage to number 2,
Yes, sir.
and that's all of these sneak attacks, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead and start rolling initiative. So as I'll describe what you saw, you guys all kind of like were watching Phil.
Are we on initiative?
Yeah.
That means I'm gonna roll low.
You guys were watching Phil. He kind of gave you the go ahead to wave, and then all of a sudden, and these creatures go let out a pretty loud cry. I will take.
I somehow lost my pen. Do you have a pen for it?
Wow, it is going to be a bad night for the GM.
John, do you have an extra pen I could use to help you keep track of initiatives?
I know in my purse. Okay, yep.
I got one right here.
Okay.
I got it.
You're right. I'm not proficient.
You're not proficient.
So it would have been just a straight roll then for you.
Yeah. Which I think you
Which
still
would have
had
been
it.
23
Yeah, you still have it.
and 10.
Yeah.
Can we kill us?
Okay, so Anarion, do you have your initiative?
She is 14.
Yeah.
And
Azazel,
Azazel got 15,
15.
and Poe got 5.
Hey,
Okay.
Sorry.
Hey, sneak attack, do you add?
Belmir?
How much?
Belmir?
Yes, sir. 19. Oh, I'm in 21.
If you're a rogue, it gives you
Bryn?
I got 11.
11. Ember?
Get
I go 15.
15.
Would I roll initiative since I'm not with the group?
or just get a plus.
You're not. We'll get to.
I'm not in initiative yet.
I'm gonna say you'll eventually see that a fight is going on, but not right away yet.
Because I do have a good line of
Yeah,
sight.
you do.
And I see
Falco.
that the wolves got shot.
There's
Phil.
buildings though.
15.
Ryder.
Double digits on initiative this
Depending
time.
on how much you've been moving.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Ryder is not in it yet.
I'm not.
Val.
Do you want me to roll anyway?
19.
That way it just makes it easy.
Oh God.
19.
9 total?
9 for initiative, yes.
Okay. You're still not last. Whisper.
23.
Nice. Bridger.
Bridger got 10 and Yuri got 5.
5. Okay. Sounds good.
Wolf has a 9.
Holy crap. What am I getting myself into? What was it?
9.
9. Okay.
Lord, there's so many of us.
Yeah.
Remember, there's only 2.
You know,
Well, at the moment.
13 active members of the party.
Yeah, I'm not planning on doing anything.
Whisper.
Jesse's your familiar. How is separated?
Belmir.
Yeah.
So 14 members.
Then it's Azazel at 15, 3,
So
and
me
Marion.
and Azazel then.
Yep.
That was Phil by the time
Oh,
it's my turn.
no, 3 of you. Phil, Ember, and Azazel tied at 15, and Ariane 14. So then it goes to Bryn and Bidrick.
Remember, you have an inspiration die.
Wait, what's your character's name?
Oh, I missed Val.
Bridrick?
19.
Yeah. Val is after the 15s. No, sorry. After Belmir.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, so we
how
got
about
Whisper,
we
Belmir,
just go
Val.
through a round and you, because it takes time
Yeah.
for me to do this. Okay, so,
So Whisper's up and then Belmir's on deck.
yes. Whisper, you're up.
I'm gonna start by moving, and it should, I think, put me in the spot right in front of the bridge. Cassie, can you double check for me? It's 30 for movement. I'm
This
far,
is you?
the furthest
This
away.
one?
Yeah, that
Okay.
one.
You have 30 movement?
Yeah.
And they're 5, okay.
5,
30.
I think you can go one more.
Yeah.
more. Yeah, I'll do it diagonal.
Oh, this way.
So that, yeah, I'm at least in the middle. Right there. And then I'm gonna use my longbow again.
Oh, wow.
And
Belmere, and
Because you were talking about proficiency before.
that is a d20,
That
right?
doesn't,
Yep.
um,
Okay.
that doesn't have disadvantage on it.
Ooh, natural 20. So 23 to hit.
All that means is you can have your proficiency.
And then
Well,
7.
natural 20 automatically hits.
So 10 damage on, sorry, number 2.
What did you roll on your D8? Was it a 7? Yeah, so you double
You
that.
double?
14
Let's roll the
plus.
20s.
Yeah, it's a
Wow.
It's 14 plus your modifier.
So 17 damage on 2.
On number 2?
You don't take disadvantage on this.
You gotta be closer.
Okay, so
Holy crap.
you see the, you wanna describe what you do? You wound him really bad, but he's still alive.
Okay.
Bloodied.
I'm gonna say that I do my movement and I'm very, very focused because everything we rested, we traveled, but I'm like very focused right now. So I shoot and I'm gonna say that I hit I hit his somewhere, I'm thinking neck, and I like almost nick an artery where he's like kind of starting to bleed out, but not so fast that he's gonna drop on my turn.
Okay, sounds good. So, you can begin to start seeing that these creatures are like standing wolves almost. This is the best you can make out right now.
I mean,
They're standing, like on 2 feet?
And an arrow pierces the neck. He kind of wheels back.
You still never quadrupedal when
Biddle.
they go.
No, he said bipedal.
I said bipedal like 5 times, trying to get you guys
Yeah.
to.
He did first, and then he corrected himself.
Oh, okay.
Did I say? No, you said quadrupedal and I corrected. Someone said quadrupedal.
Bipedal they are.
Anyway,
Okay,
bipedal
there we
there.
go.
So,
4 minutes versus.
next.
Oh, next is Belmere.
Is
That would be
Belmere,
me.
yes.
Val, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just keep
What's your walk?
Hit him again with the bow.
yeah, I could run up since we're whatever.
That,
So you have 30
that was a
walking.
lot.
Yeah.
So you ran, if you ran, that's twice the speed.
So far away. Yeah, I wanted to get up to you, Phil.
Tried real hard.
But then I'm gonna not throw, but I'm going to keep my bow equipped. And I completely.
That's not your D20.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't completely miss.
I can never hit with this dice.
Cool.
Never get
So-
over it.
Roll's terrible.
So to hit is 24.
That hits. How are
And
you
then-
doing better with a bow than your?
I know. Maybe we should stick to your longbow.
Yeah.
Ranger barbarian.
I know.
Ah, she got in my way.
What?
You did.
What? Oh,
Hey,
I
the
rolled and
one.
hit
Continue.
the back.
What's the damage?
That's 5.
Against
Hit
who?
your miniature.
Number 1.
Number
You
one?
roll again then.
No, I hit.
No.
I
It's
just
only
rolled it.
that like messes like on the corner.
Alright, that's it.
Alright, so you can tell, you can see now again, you can see that it's a bipedal, upright, wolfish, doggish like creature. You can tell you hit it with an arrow, it's still there.
Okay.
Next we have Val.
Yes,
And Azazel, Phil, and Ember on deck.
I'm just gonna sneak around this guy here.
She's gonna go loot him.
No.
He's gonna go and disappear.
Okay.
You act really roguey for a cleric. I'm just throwing that out.
But she's a rogue.
She's a rogue.
Well, nailed it.
Yeah.
She's not.
Wait, nailed it.
His character actually said that.
Said the raven.
Nailed it.
Tracks with his obliviousness. You're really sketchy for a cleric, aren't you?
Wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah, reading my notes now.
Yeah, slips out of the boat.
Okay, I walked up here and then I
use my bonus action to sprint up to here. Can I see anything else here,
There you
John?
go.
But hopefully I'm within 100 feet so I can use my freaking spells.
And I'm stealthy.
Never mind, never mind.
Keep it a little bit down, guys.
Yeah.
Alright. The child.
More like turns are still happening.
Oh, as he starts crying.
Both. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, let me undo.
I know, I really wish there was a door here. Like, that's the one thing I would
I
do.
need to hang the comforter.
It used
Yeah.
to be included.
If we were staying here, we probably
Would, yeah. Otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah, just a blanket cover.
Another big rectangle.
Okay, I'm gonna use the last of my sprint.
So the town's been down.
Okay.
That's so
he's laying on his
Okay, that's all I'm doing, John. I'm gonna hold.
Road sign.
I'm gonna hold my
Sorry, not
attack.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold my attack. If somebody starts to come up to me, but I'm done with my turn.
Okay.
I don't think.
Now it is
It's Phil.
Zazzle,
Yeah.
Phil, and Ember.
Is it alright if I go first?
Yeah, if you two want to go first.
Okay. So I'm going to
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then 5, 10, 15.
Are these really 5-foot squares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are 5, 6 squares.
Yeah. Distance is hard for a dwarf.
We've got little legs.
So that is 40 feet. Damn
How
it.
tall are you?
I'm gonna go ahead and sprint it. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I'm going to use my hand axe to throw it at number 2.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I think your mithril is giving you a ego boost.
That's a 17 plus 6 to hit, so I'm pretty sure that nailed.
Yep.
And then natural 6. So 10 points of damage for
We're gonna do
that.
that.
Cool.
So I'm gonna just run up as fast as I can and do like a hop step for like a pitcher and just huck the hand axe and hit him straight in between the eyes. Watch as the pink mist goes.
In the matter of a few seconds, you see this guy get arrow, and then he's dead.
You just screaming.
Damn, we did not wait. We just really.
Just going all in.
Which one did you kill?
I
Number
yell out,
2.
wait for me!
Oh, number 2. Like,
Don't touch it!
It's fine.
okay.
Alright, so next is Ember.
I peek out from the side of the building and I call down guiding bolt.
Okay.
But
What's the range on that?
Guiding bolt, 120 feet.
Okay, you're good.
So
I was looking at guiding bolt, I was like, I don't want to spell that though. It's pretty badass.
that's true, but 46 damage. I'm trying to see if there's a saving.
No, I'm not.
No, I guess there's not. Oh, so I rolled it. That's what it is.
roll your hit die too.
6.
So many
12,
plops.
14, 15, 16, 17 to hit.
Yep, that's
6, 10, 12, 13 points of damage.
how you want to do that?
I was like, and now he's glowing for the next person. Again, I cast my spell out of my hands. Lightning comes down out of the sky and just explodes his head.
It looks good.
Streak towards him.
Legit.
We're gonna do
The
this.
stone world is amazing.
Okay.
I forgot to mention on my turn when I hit him with the axe, it sunk into his head, and like a split second later, it just disappeared and back into my hand.
Ooh.
Like a
Thor's
like a
hammer.
Mjolnir?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're technically out of combat, but I'm gonna keep you guys in your round just because it's easier to go through real quick.
Okay.
Cool.
So next is, unless you want to use any movement.
Oh,
Three fell.
yes. If someone wants to help me, I'll just come straight up like 25 feet.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Little dwarf leg.
Can I make a door?
Okay, is that
Just I can move. Just move me 60 feet up along the road, I guess.
Can you go through the river, or is
I
it
think
double?
he can go through the river.
It slows you down.
Okay, it's
I don't
double.
remember. Do you want to go through the river?
No, just
Okay.
take the bridge. I don't do rivers.
Standing up or just crying yourself to sleep.
I'm part demon. We don't do well with water.
Not
Oh,
even.
No, post separate. Post separate.
separate,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go through the
Yeah,
river.
he has his own movement. He can go through the river because he
It's
flies.
gonna be
Yeah.
double the distance.
Yeah,
It disconnected in
So, Anaria, you're up.
Okay, I am going to go through the river.
Resetting.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Freaking elf legs.
Would be a
Yeah.
yes.
Hey, who's on deck?
Bryn is up and Bridrick is on deck.
Oh, I'm up. Okay.
You are Bryn.
Now that
Actually, go.
Regina is up here, can she see more of this?
Oh yeah, good call.
Yep.
Which may have
But just
affected-
because I can see it, they can't see it.
It's just
It
so
doesn't.
much easier to.
Have you seen the Lord?
Background relay. We're gonna assume.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
These two.
We have 6 seconds to communicate what we see.
The big
As
building.
we're fighting. I see a thing over to the left.
Are those doors, ladders? What are we looking
They're
at?
buildings.
I mean,
So
the
oh,
lines.
doors.
the lines are like in previous maps. These are doorways.
They're supposed to be doors. Okay.
Yeah.
They just didn't have them.
Yeah, because
It's like, no, sure.
Yeah. So you see old buildings. Some of them have another level to them. Some of them don't.
Okay.
Whose turn?
It's my turn.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
And hold my action. And
Four.
I can
What's your
see-
holding?
See an enemy.
Okay.
Longbow, I'm assuming.
I got 600 feet.
So Bridrick's up, Ryder and Wolf are on deck.
Just because I'm kind of bored as a character, I'm gonna use a cantrip shape water, and I can basically part the seas. This is a shallow
nice.
river, range of like 30 feet and within a 5 feet cube. So that as I'm walking, I can push the cube forward
Yeah.
and part the water. So it's not like a
Sounds
it's not like a slow movement. So I can just walk through it like regular.
I just pictured this like epic like motion, like you're parting the Red Sea and it's just this little creek like.
Yeah, except he's so skilled at it, he's just reading his book, just kind of. And then I want to get as far as I can, DM. So how far can?
Well,
What's
What's
your
your
25 feet.
yeah,
Yeah.
because there's it's
So
not
Is there
diff-
5?
it's
Yes.
not difficult terrain. Yeah.
3, 4, 5. Can I bonus action go more?
You can sprint, yeah.
Well, it's sprinting.
Yeah.
Or if he's using a
So
cantrip, he
during
can
your
sprint.
action, you say
Oh, yeah.
I'm sprinting, and that doubles your movement.
No, like what Aaron said. I just.
Okay.
Is that all I can do? I think that's all I can do.
Okay.
You can sprint.
Because I just cantripped.
Oh.
No. So you cantrip as a bonus action or an action?
Well, cantrips are at will.
Yeah.
It doesn't say bonus
But this
action or
is
one
Bonus
action.
action or action.
When you cast it,
Yeah.
it
Casting
should
time.
say one
It says
A or
action.
one B
Yeah,
A.
it says action.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good.
Alright, Ryder and the Wolf are up.
Oh,
Well,
right, so-
unless Ryder's not included yet because we haven't finished a full round. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that.
Okay, so Bryn's Wolf is up, and then on deck is Poe, Falco, and Yuri. All at
The
once.
fuck.
Everybody.
Go. Okay. My wolf.
Humanoid.
My wolf has a movement. I'm stuck. Sorry. My wolf has a movement. So my wolf is gonna slowly make its way over. 3. Actually, I can't.
It's quicker to go through the water and sacrifice some speed.
Yeah. What is
You
it,
get more
half
movement.
speed?
Yeah,
Or-
so you just double the squares.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Oh, I went too far. Oh.
Is that the wolf done?
That's my wolf. Done.
Okay. Poe and Yuri.
Okay, Poe as a raven has a flying of 60 feet, so just move him up to where Phil is, please.
60?
He's gonna dump the run.
Oh, gotcha.
Or I guess what would the version of fly be if you're running?
Fly fast.
I grab his little legs.
Flap hard.
Flap hard.
Street.
Hard flap. It's a hard flap.
What would that be? I'm not sure. He's gonna run fly over there. So
He's
he
gonna
can
run
go
fly.
100 up to 120. So I guess he could actually go all the way to the fountain just about.
Do you want to?
That's good. That's good. I'd rather him be behind Phil in case.
And Falco's just gonna run up to right in front of Azazel, just diagonal from. Yep, right there.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I like that spot.
Yuri?
That's fine.
Yeah.
He flies.
Dishwasher.
He's already 100 feet ahead of us.
Dishwasher? Yes.
So he encircles whatever 100 feet away from me. He encircles and investigates the building in front of us.
The Fogabore.
What building? This building?
So this is me.
I mean, I can.
1, 2, 3,
Doing nothing.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 50 feet. So let's just say he looks at that.
This building.
Yes. Oh, and he gets a
Nice.
18 perception on that
18 to
building.
look at this building.
Let's see.
Hold on, what the heck is that?
It's just you,
It's his
Brian.
familiar.
Oh,
It's his raven.
Okay, 18 to look at that building.
Bird creature.
Oh, it's a whale.
It's a rare lane whale.
I just read
You
Roman.
guys don't do. I'm fine. Whatever.
The water maybe.
So yeah, obviously, unless there's no roof on it, you can't really see any. Maybe inside the windows, I guess. I don't know.
He sees on top.
Okay.
Oh, shite.
If you want to look.
It's not a boat. We're good.
Right here.
So he was on top of the roof, so we wouldn't be able to see him.
Well, those buildings are really short.
I tried to add. as
Yeah, they're
much
only like 4 feet
three-dimensional-
tall.
What's that?
They're only like 4 feet tall.
Yeah, they were made by dwarves.
They're gnomish buildings.
So those two creatures don't pay attention to you, but you see them.
Well, he does.
Yeah.
He told me.
He told me. He told me.
And,
So.
and none of us
How long
spotted these
did
creatures standing on a roof when we flew through.
Yeah, and you
earlier.
walked right past him.
Or when I flew through the town earlier. Or when I
No,
flew through the town earlier.
they were not up on the top at that point.
You
gotta
can go
remember,
really low
when
on
you,
perception,
when you
too.
unloaded on them, they let out a loud scream. So.
Not a fun screen.
Not
No.
a fun screen.
Yeah, wasn't one of the phones.
Oh,
Loud
wow.
screen.
It was.
Did that get dirty?
Safe words were not involved.
There it is.
Don't make the obvious joke.
So was
Felt like that
was
was a
Yuri?
clever twist on an obvious joke. In my opinion.
Yeah, safer.
That was Yuri, so yeah, we're back at the top of the round. Whisper, who is not here.
Wait, I am going to go.
You were
Yeah,
committed
so
this
we
first
did
round.
Okay, got it.
You know, I hate it when that happens.
That's what I was
So how do
wondering.
we want to play this since she's
Is that
not
you
here?
way over there?
Yeah, she was scouting.
Yeah.
Because I did a
Do you
scout
want to
thing.
skip her for now, or?
Sorry.
Yeah, since we're not an initiative anyways, just
Yeah.
skip her for now.
Can I?
Belmere?
Hold on.
Are
Oh,
we
I need
not?
that.
Since we're not an initiative, can I move?
We're keeping initiative
Like
order.
pseudo initiative. I'm confused by it.
We're
Yeah.
in semi.
Theoretically, in the last 6 or 12 seconds, you could have moved.
John
a couple
doesn't want us to
squares forward.
roll again.
That's fair.
I think
Yeah.
I don't want everyone else to
We're
roll
letting John
again.
place his pieces.
Mostly I just want to
Yeah.
move
I'm
up.
trying to
Phil?
get this to where it's a little.
He's trying to.
Hey,
He's trying
Phil,
to just control the chaos.
Remember what that thing I said about us rushing in there and getting ambushed?
I think we could take it.
Trying.
I don't think we were ambushed.
I think we ambushed them.
I have to save him again.
Again.
I don't think we're ambushed.
This is why I have Poe up there.
We're pretty spread out at this point.
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
pretty good.
I
I'm going for that
can't see these
I'm aggroing like I'm
No.
supposed to.
because of that building.
Oh, yeah. I could turn around and tell you to come.
I mean.
Oh boy.
I might be
wanna
able to
start.
hide to those people.
Is there a door right there or only on that team?
Only on my side.
Not to spend any spells here.
That's the truth.
Do we need to text Trisha?
Oh no, that's only gonna make it worse.
Yeah. Plus her phone maybe. Her blinking eyes.
You don't wanna make her phone go off and then
Yeah.
it's like wakes the
Wake the
baby.
baby.
We had to find my phone the other night and it was in Ronan's room.
I've left it like
Yeah.
in my kid's bed before.
Yeah.
And it like
Goes off.
goes off.
There's so many weird purchases on Amazon.
Am I going right now?
It's really just.
Just a second.
Just a
We were
second.
waiting for
It was
John.
off.
Yeah, no, it was the kids, babe.
Totally.
Why are the kids buying
Yes.
hammers?
They bought like 7 hams.
And a great axe.
Amazon sells hams.
Is in that little space.
I bought you a computer now.
Replica plate armor. I don't think that's gonna.
Yeah,
cover
they
me.
just fat thumbed
totally
it.
It was craziest thing. Ronan just up and bought a welder one day. I don't.
Okay, are there any more bad guys that we're getting surprised by yet?
Probably.
Yeah, we're waiting for John.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm adding them to initiative now.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that a 7 or missing 6? Oh, maybe
We're
he's-
missing 6, yeah.
Okay.
I'll just do this.
So I'm guessing the person that one's a bad guy too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Didn't mean to be OCD there.
John,
sorry.
where did they
No,
land in the order?
for what's that?
You know where they land in the order?
I don't know yet.
This is what we had on my office
They're in the
reports review.
So, first up, Whisper goes first.
I'm not used to this.
Does someone want to roll? Let's see. I know she's gonna use her longbow.
And her stones.
She
She's
rolled an
kinda-
18.
She's kind of behind a
Baller.
bunch of people though.
I've been rolling only
She's gonna
18
split
for
the difference.
diapers.
That's
Well,
awesome.
This is Whisper.
She's gonna thread the needle.
Yeah.
She can move though.
Oh yeah, she needs to
Well,
move somewhere.
we never determined
behind
how
me.
tall are the buildings and can you see over that lip?
Oh yeah, good question.
Because if they're on the roof, like
He said some of them are 2 stories, so I don't know which.
Yeah, which ones can we see?
I'm gonna say you can see, visually see like the top of their head or whatever height that is.
And I can tell you that I know who's on at least that building.
but can you shoot with an arrow? Does that count as half cover, 3/4 cover?
We'll call.
I'm just asking.
There's so much right now. I'm not even gonna mess with cover.
Okay.
If we can
Just
see
for
all
fun.
that.
You're standing in plain view.
Just for
on
fun's
the
sake.
rig.
They're
Okay.
16 feet up. Wait.
We've all come to the edge.
Account for height.
We're
Okay.
playing in 2D.
Yeah.
Alright.
These are
With
8
11 people meet and me trying to
Yeah,
Juggle.
I don't blame you.
Okay, yeah.
20 NPCs.
So
Yeah.
that
This is
Whisper
crazy.
can see these people, do we just wanna assume that she moves up here and shoots with the longbow here?
Sure.
And I'll roll for her?
Yep.
Okay.
I think she has a +5 or
I
something.
think Denny already rolled for
I have
her.
no idea. Oh,
Oh,
shoot.
18.
18.
18
It's-
roll.
I
I don't know what.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
never
did you
did.
roll?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I didn't roll any. You did not roll.
Someone roll damage.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh god.
That's
That's-
cact.
that
That's the
is-
definition of cact.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Oh, it doesn't?
No,
Oh my god.
that one really is.
That is.
Just get a 1d8
Plus-
plus 3.
I don't
We
know.
don't know.
I don't
So
know.
five.
Against
Five.
three.
Aaron
Against
said
which one?
3.
I'm looking
3
at
then 5.
So plus
5
5.
total damage.
Against 4?
Oh,
You
I'm
gotta
sorry.
tell me who you're shooting.
No, I thought I was only rolling. I apologize.
Yes.
Yes.
5 damage.
Sorry, I thought I was just the rolling guy.
That was a legit confusion. We gotta clarify.
Okay, cool. So, Whisper is done.
Don't forget timers.
Done, Aaron. You're up.
Okay. So.
Here we go.
Val, you're on deck.
You're right here.
Yeah. How tall are the buildings?
We don't have
Are
to.
they all-
For the purpose of the craziness going on, I'm saying it doesn't trigger matter.
Okay.
Yeah, was it?
I run onto this building.
No.
He was kidding.
No, you get
You
this.
have to go in a doorway.
5, 6, and then I'm going to shoot up into this jaw because I'm still longbow. Hold on, isn't it a disadvantage if I'm too close or something?
You're not too close.
You're not.
Okay.
It's like
It's
the
within 5
5
feet.
Okay.
Melee range.
Natural 20.
Oh baby!
How are you
First
doing
nat
10
20.
I
times
don't know.
better with
It's
a
18,
You
19,
need to
and
keep
20s.
your longbow out, bro.
I love the character change from an axe swinger
Kinda
to
like
a...
So what does that mean?
It doubles your damage dice. So
Okay.
whatever you roll for your damage.
And then you add your modifier.
Yeah, after it's doubled.
Exuberant.
8!
So,
Plus
16.
Plus
16 plus.
6. Or plus 4.
shooting at who?
Number 4, I said.
Alright, how do you want to do that?
I miss his jaw and I go all the way through his jaw and it goes out his head.
Arrow straight to the grumble.
Alright, so Whispers, so these guys are kind of focused on the Phil who has penetrated the center.
Yeah,
Whisper hits him with an arrow.
Repeatedly.
Then it kind of leans over, and this arrow just goes.
I'm not even looking.
You dab shoot.
Yeah. Alright, so after that is Val.
Okay. Very good with it. It's kind of awkward and big.
Alright, me, Ember, and Azazel are on deck.
Oh my gosh, you're further away from us.
Okay. I'm going here, and then I want to get up on the roof, acrobatically. Would like to get on the roof, but I'm stealthy. This guy's not going to know I'm there.
First
There's
roll
gonna be some
stealth.
rolls.
Okay. Okay. So.
I can see those dice. It's like,
18.
Okay.
The numbers.
And then
because I have
roll
+8.
acrobatics.
but it would be like it's just
Acrobatic
fucking
check.
radioactive,
Yeah.
the glitter.
And then for acrobatics, it's a +6. So I rolled a 17.
Oh boy.
So,
Alright, you
yeah.
get it up there.
Okay, so I'm on the roof. And I'm stealthy. And I'm gonna shoot at 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, damn, Cassie!
I got a 20.
Nat 20.
No, it's dirty.
The Ingrahams with the dirty 20.
So,
Dirty 20.
No, that's a nat
no,
20.
natural 20.
That's a nat.
Plus,
You gotta specify natural
yeah,
20 when you say
natural
20.
She rolled 20.
Okay, you guys rolled like 8 nat 20s last game.
That's 2 in a row.
That was my first.
When you roll
That's
low,
all
you
your
roll
damage
high.
so plus 4, so 6, so it's 12 damage, right?
So it's 4 plus whatever your modifier is.
So, oh,
So 4, so it'd be 8.
so 8, so 8 total.
You rolled a 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Okay.
So you double
So
the
4
2.
plus
and then
Oh,
add
double
the
the 2.
modifier.
Okay.
added 4.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so 8.
So 8 damage. Yes.
Okay.
So many rolls.
Good job.
Okay.
Nice.
Azazel,
So this
Phil,
guy
and
gets
then
a right through the back.
I can,
Is that
can I go or?
yeah, go for it. I went first last time.
I'm gonna do Shatter in the space right behind 2 and 5. So that like one diagonal back.
This
2 and 3, yeah.
Or yeah, I did look
No,
at it.
Is
Is
it
it
like
5
a
or
radius?
It's a
Upside
something.
down.
It's a
Yeah, it's
something
5.
3 or 5, whatever.
Oh, yeah,
I'm putting it
3
right
or
there.
Okay, so I'm not.
So it's got a 10-foot radius, so it shouldn't catch any of our friends there.
Yeah, we're good.
Um,
Okay, cool.
We're also on the ground.
This is
So-
also true. So I'm casting Shatter. They need to do a Constitution saving of at least 13, and I need 3d8s.
I love it when you need
3d8.
multiple dice.
8.
John, you're so happy over there.
Oh!
All right.
It shouldn't be funny.
Just
Well,
have it.
14.
That's amazing.
14. So on a fail, they take 14 damage. On a success, they take 7.
Okay, nat 20, so. So he takes 14 damage, each of them. 2 and 3,
Wait,
correct?
what
He got it. He saved.
I saved.
So
You
nat
saved,
20.
so it'll be 7 each.
7.
Okay, 7 each.
They both saved 20.
2 and 5.
Okay, so 2 saved, so he takes 7. And second one, 8 failed, takes 14.
Noise.
5 failed. And has 4.
Okay.
Oh, and that's thunder damage. Oh, I forgot to specify.
Yeah, I mean, remind me, most of this is basic stuff, but yeah, it's good to keep. Okay, Azazel's done. So then
Ember, do you want
Ember,
me to go first, or you want to go?
Ember and Phil.
I'll go. That's
Okay.
Ember, Phil, then and Arion, and then Bryn.
Thanks.
Oh no, wait, yeah, no.
So
I have it after Anna because that's
Ember, Phil.
middle.
I'm gonna tuck it behind the wall of that building so nothing can come up behind me, and I'm gonna take my longbow and shoot at number 2.
Okay.
Oh.
Smirk.
22 to hit,
That hits.
and then 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Number 2.
On number 2.
Okay.
Dos.
Anything else? Scusi.
Miss Scusi.
She done. Phil.
Yeah,
Well,
Alright. If you're done, I'm done.
Question.
Thank you for
The
focusing
last
me.
time
I'm like,
before people moved up, I held my action to
Yeah.
see an enemy.
So you would get a shot.
Okay, I just remember that.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I can see number.
Alright, see you, Peyton. Good to see
Hi.
you.
Oh, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see number 5 on the building, so I'm gonna shoot at him.
Okay.
Using sharp device. So, I am, yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him. So 14.
That's gonna hit.
Plus 9 to hit, yeah, so I hit him with
Plus 9.
That hits?
10 damage.
That's absurd.
How do you want to do that?
Woo woo.
Number 5, right?
Number 5, yeah.
Yep.
This
Go ahead
guy.
and flip him.
So I see him and he is starting to look over towards my wolf and I'm like, no. And I shoot him in the ear. He's about to turn his head to go that way. I'm like, nope. So he's
Nice.
dead.
He did.
He's dead.
Alright, so, an area?
No, I haven't gone yet.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm going to turn around and move 5, 10. So I'm gonna take use a minor action to pull out my javelin and throw it at number 1. So that's gonna be 21 to hit. Another natural 6. So that is 10 points of damage
to number
1. Okay. So I'm gonna take out my javelin, do another hop step, and just launch it right into his stomach, and it's gonna stick in there, and he's gonna kind of grasp at it, and then right as he's reaching for it, it kind of shimmers and boom, back into my hand.
Oh,
and then I just
frick,
pointed
I
at
forgot
him.
about that. Nice. Nice.
When
Nice.
did you get an axe of returning?
It's not an axe. It's a martial ability.
Yeah.
So I can
So when
bond
he
with
said
2 weapons.
bonding last time, that's what he was doing.
So when I was meditating with my 2 weapons, I bonded with them, and I can throw them, and they return to my hand.
This is so
And
fun.
No more losing my fucking axes.
So, since, I know you said we're in line of sight, but I can also move back a spot if we want to be able to like reach up to.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hey, Phil, can you tell us who's on deck?
Yeah, I'd say you'd have
monsters
to
and
move
then
back
Bryn.
one.
Okay, okay. That seems legit enough. Or even 2. I'm fine with whatever. Okay.
Wolf is down.
Okay, so I move back. I'm using my longbow to shoot at 2. And that again now was. I should just have these dice in my hand ready. Sorry. That
Square.
is D8.
Oh, I thought it said D6.
No,
This one.
it's a D8. Okay.
I want to clear the roof so I can shoot from above.
So. 7.
No.
What was it? Plus 8.
Plus 8.
So 19.
That hits.
Okay.
I was thinking your short swords.
And then it was.
I didn't know.
10 damage. Piercing
number
damage.
2?
Yes.
Hey, you want to do that?
Nice.
Whoa. Okay, so what I do is I go, oh my gosh, what's going on? And I jump backwards, and as I'm jumping backwards, I pull, and I let go, like while I'm in the air, kind of like hopping backwards. Yeah, kinks. Because all of this happened all of a sudden.
Bullseye.
Nikes.
And then I close my eyes when I do it, so I don't know when it hits them.
So after you're released.
After I've released, I've aimed. I
Otherwise
close.
there'll be a
The DM will take note of that.
Yeah, no. I aimed. Then I let go and I closed my eyes and I was like, I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch.
Alright. So now it is their turn.
Deadly and like doesn't like it.
He doesn't like it.
Number 3 is going to shoot Phil.
Oh, thank goodness.
Not a myth roll.
He misses with that one. Monkeys.
The number 3.
Number 6 does not see you, Val. So
Yes!
he's going to also shoot at
You
Phil.
didn't attack him?
I did.
He just doesn't see you.
Uh, 13 to hit you does
That's
not
a miss.
notice.
Yeah, and he has disadvantage on me to see me.
I'm so sorry, buddy.
It's going to be a quick evening.
Name your sex tape.
Number 1.
That's actually pretty good.
Number 1 is going to shoot you.
Writes that down.
TM takes note of these. Oh, boy, I'm sorry, John. So he accidentally gives Phil his weapon. Here'd you go. I mean, oh no.
Run over here and shoot at Ember.
Shoot, but really throws the weapon and then
From above.
That's not gonna.
Oh, wow.
12. I assume doesn't.
Do you want a dice guy?
The
I got it.
the DM is allowed to lie
See
on
flying
rolls
against the wall.
and just throwing it out there.
I feel so bad, yet I'm so excited about this.
it goes into dice jail.
Do you need some more dice, John?
No, I got dice. I got dice.
You need better dice?
Dice for days.
Do we need like a dice jail that
No.
like catches on fire?
I don't want to touch them.
So if you didn't realize, they all had multi-attack and all failed.
Phil looks at his armor. I'm invincible!
Dude, you just dodged like.
Owen Wilson with all of his.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
I need to remove this shirt apparently.
Wow. It's really a jinx.
You need to wear the orc one.
Yeah, that's something.
I haven't even read
You
this
should
shirt.
start lying.
I refuse to read your shirt until
No,
we're done
I'm
now.
not. I don't fudge numbers.
He's
It's
not a
all
dirt-
part of it. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what makes it great. So
They're still very flustered from our surprise attack.
Dirty
Our initial volley.
so next is
That's his DJ name.
Dirty DM. What's next is Bryn.
Yep, and Bridger is on deck.
These enemies are dead.
Bridgerick.
Okay.
Am I saying that right?
Friedrich.
Bridger.
Okay. I am going to
Peter? No, Peter.
move
Peter. Peter with a D.
a
Peter
little
the
bit
D.
over this way
Peter?
so that I can see this guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot at him.
Just elf eyes.
Yeah.
18
Thank
plus
you.
9 to hit.
Yep.
I'm assuming
I like how
that
you
hits.
do it and thank me.
And then 13 damage. Yeah, 13.
To which one?
To this one.
13. Okay.
You guys start getting sharpshooter now.
Yeah.
Can I just suggest something real quick? So whoever's on board or whatever,
On deck.
on deck, how about that person roll your turn?
Like
And
Or
then
they
when
kind of
we
have
get
to
to you,
tell me what
Yeah,
to
they have
do.
to know what they're rolling.
They also
Yeah.
won't know if the person before them is about to kill something they were going to attack.
Good
So
idea, the
Bryn's
rest.
done.
Yeah.
yeah.
Unfortunately,
Okay,
it's not gonna
I'm
work.
sorry.
Next is-
It's coming from a guy who has one.
Next is Bridget.
Yeah.
Bridget.
Bridget?
Yeah,
Bridget?
now you got your
Who's
bow.
that?
Bridget, you're up.
That's me. I am gonna move up
Ryder and Wolf are on deck.
Yeah.
as far as I can go.
Ryder and Wolf are next.
Your wolf is on deck with Ryder.
You can sprint.
And then I can see number 3. Right? He's still there. No one's touched him.
As long as you're flying in the air, I guess.
And then I cast magic missile at 3rd level.
Okay.
From my staff. So you see the like he raises it up there. He's like, yep.
Double check the
And then it shoots straight out of it from the malachite orb on top of the staff. And
Val
so
takes notice.
yeah. So that sends 5 magic missiles doing 1d4 plus 1 damage each.
So it's 5 shots at 1d4 plus 1.
Plus 1, yeah.
Ooh.
All the same dude.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4,
D8.
5.
I love that.
Blowing it for luck, Danny.
Okay.
Oh,
4,
nice.
6,
Oh boy.
9, 13, 14 plus
5.
5 times is 19 points of damage.
I hope
Third
you,
level spells.
I hope you can.
Yeah.
Wizards, man.
Alright,
Wizards.
so you see.
Actually, I didn't burn any.
Yeah.
spell
So
slots.
you see all these little.
Fucking hell.
Comes out. He drops to his knees, just smoldering on fire, leaning over, just blood pouring out his mouth and nose, but he's alive.
Whoa. Which one was that?
Can I
Three.
bonus action mage hand him and push him off the roof?
Mage hand.
Yes.
Are you in range? Is your mage hand in range?
Oh, yeah.
30 feet?
I mean, it can't attack if that helps you at all.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can't
it's
show
too,
that.
and I'm too far away.
Yeah.
Is it 30 feet? 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, the guy's already dead.
Huh?
Three's no
If-
dead.
Alright.
No, that's 30.
If
So
you're
that I do? Moving, doing anything?
He already moved.
Okay.
I'm slow in this.
Ryder and
town
Wolf are on
siege.
deck.
Ryder on.
And Poe, Falco, and Yuri are on deck.
Alright, I would like to. So, in the last couple of minutes, I have seen. I didn't
And
see-
heard.
And heard some serious combat
Yelling
happening.
and
Well, like the last
shooting
12
and
seconds.
cussing.
Yeah. I recognize that my fellow comrades have not been as sneaky as I
Started
am.
apart.
And have diverted from the
Ryder
plan.
stomps her foot. We had a plan.
We had a plan.
This is like the castle all over
When do we
again.
ever stick to our initial plan of sneakiness?
Some people just like to run in and get killed.
Yeah.
One of us has ever
10,
died.
15. I would like to scale the building and get
Athletics?
on top of the roof.
Athletics check?
Oh boy.
Athletics check?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. 1 second.
It's so sassy.
1
Like a sassy monkey.
1 second.
Shoulder bar.
14.
Yeah, you definitely get it back.
Okay. Right? 8 plus 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Great.
8 plus 4
8
is
plus 4
12.
is 12.
Oh. 12, sorry.
It's okay, I don't math so good either.
I think.
I can't even spell
So, I get up onto the building.
Okay.
There's no one on the building.
that. I wrote it down somewhere.
I feel like you'd be able to see
Or
from
is
here.
there?
So, can
Well,
I,
wait
how
for
far
it,
can I
wait
see?
for it.
You encounter
Oh, boy.
enemies.
What have you done?
Baddies.
We are now over there.
Who's the one who has the mist armor?
She does.
No, Whisper.
Oh, Whisper did that.
But you can't teleport.
But I can teleport.
If you would like me to, yeah.
I have an out plan.
Can she see the next building over?
There's probably
And stuff?
Yes. Can,
Okay,
can
so
you describe what I see before I take action, and do they know that I am there?
you didn't stealth.
I didn't stealth. I was stealthing still.
You didn't tell me you didn't
I
roll
was
it.
still in stealth.
Oh.
See?
Saying it in a higher pitch doesn't make sense.
Yeah, there needs to be a turn checklist.
What if I
announcements.
whine louder?
This is why I don't play by myself.
rolled not well tonight.
I'm
I'm gonna
not.
take it back.
No, it's not rolling well.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I saw that.
It's an L health.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna take this.
Alright.
Take this back.
Alright. Timer's resuming.
Alright.
You have 45
So you
seconds.
see, obviously,
No, give me a minute.
you see there's a main road coming through here, heading continues east. Some buildings in front of you.
Okay. And I see 2 adversaries in front of me. Do I know
Yeah.
who they are?
Yeah, they're not really even, they weren't paying attention, but they did hear you come up. No. Roll. Let me roll. I'm not gonna roll that dice that's sitting over on the floor.
Don't do it.
Perception.
I mean,
It's okay. I'm sure all the bad juju's gone
Yeah. You threw it out.
That's like the
I
one
think you're
movie
okay.
that,
Am I okay?
is that a one movie touches and
That's a
that
4.
Chamber of Wonders?
He's gonna go eat a cookie.
I need a fucking cookie.
Actually, he's not getting it.
They do not notice you.
They,
Scale well behind them.
they don't notice me. Great.
You didn't have to sneak.
I just imagine you like climbing up like this creaky ladder and then climbing over the top and being like, okay, finally made it, guys.
Oh.
And they're just like picking on nose.
This isn't where a park
So are they?
They're showing the other his belly button.
What are they?
I imagine they're probably watching the fight.
Yeah. They're just
Yeah.
like true. Are they orcs? I still don't know what they are.
Do we know?
Sorry.
I think
If
they're.
it's a different enemy, I will put a different mini on and let you know. They're the same.
They're
What?
the same.
Did we ever find out what they are?
No one has asked for a, some kind of check for that.
Can I history check?
All you know is they're bipedal.
Can I history check them right now, please?
Yeah.
I love it.
Really quick.
So you jump up there, you're like,
I don't know what they are. They're 5. I got 5.
okay.
I had
I really need to work on my cardio.
I'm so tired.
Alright, so I'm going to take an action though, and I'm going to use my quarterstaff.
So you're like in between. Can you move her back to the edge? Yeah, just so it's more clear.
Right
There you go.
Okay. So 25, 30, 35. So I'm gonna be from behind. Do I get advantage? Because I'm
They
behind
didn't
them.
see you, so it's sneak. You get advantage.
Yes. And
Sneak attack.
also D6. Okay. So 16 plus 7 over 20.
Yep, that is.
Hit. Number 9. And then 9 damage.
9 damage to number
Number
9.
9. And then I
Oh,
would,
she went for it.
and then I would like to follow up with an unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Yep.
Also to number 9. Which is. Do I still get advantage? Can I use my
Just on the
inspiration?
first one.
Yeah.
I will use my inspiration.
Yep. You guys remember you
Yep.
you could do all have inspiration.
Yes.
So
But I need to
Keep it aside.
inspiration is plus 6, right?
Is
Yeah.
it
D6,
one use
yeah.
only?
1d6.
Yes.
One time use.
And
Unarmed strike.
you have to use it. It goes over. You have to use it probably during this battle.
17 plus 4 is 23.
23 to hit. Yeah, that is.
21, sorry. 21 to hit.
Hit.
God, math is the worst right now.
21, no, in that case.
Just adding 3 to everything. And then d4. I use d4. 6 damage.
6 total.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
So 15 damage in total.
Nicely done. So you sneak
skill
up,
checks or
take a second to breathe, sneak up behind him. Bah, bah. He drops to his knees, very hurt. He just kind of looks over. You can kind of see her drool and teeth. This is a very rabid dog wolf looking thing, bipedal.
I'll get out of your way.
Cool story, bro. And
That's
then
it.
that's all I can do because I can only do one bonus action.
Okay, so next is wolf.
My wolf is going to move up next to an Arya.
Okay.
Just
That's it.
as a really quick aside,
Well,
Yeah.
my AC
That's fine.
is 21 right now.
The 19 should be including your monk weapon.
No, it does not because I don't think it does.
I looked it up on your sheet earlier.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What now?
Because I have Agile Parry, which is when I make an unarmed
Agile
strike
parry.
as part of my attack, and I'm holding a Kensei weapon, I gain +2 bonus to my AC.
Nice.
Yeah.
God, need to nerf half of you.
So I think that means.
All right, so
It
It's
says
still
it
only 19.
includes- It says 19 star Kensai weapon.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
okay.
So
Thank
it's
you.
still 19.
That's
Yeah, a lot of times this stuff is factored in. So
Yeah.
I know because I specifically looked it up. I was like, how is this so high?
Falco, Poe, and Yuri.
6. Alright, Falco is just going to continue to stroll into the middle of the town, taking it all in and trying to figure out what the heck we're actually fighting. So,
What is happening?
like to double check what these creatures are that we're going
Oh,
up
good
against.
call.
You got some vision.
Also, John, do you think since I'm on the roof, could I see some more?
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
When I think of his character, it's like he's looking through glasses and all these like roses.
I'm trying to identify what we're fighting, just for the sake of
Oh, you're doing what kind of check are you doing?
Oh, there you
go. So it's either going to be
Just
history.
nature and history before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's see how
Do
well
history.
your bird knows his history.
Alright. History then. Oh, 7.
Oh boy, we are having a rough
I
go
do
of history.
war.
lame tonight.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
I
alright. I'll take really good, like, fighting hits over history.
Me too.
I also gave them the option for survival, so if you want to do survival.
It's the same for me, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Then I'll hold my action until in case something moves into melee with me.
Okay.
Poe and Yuri, if you're done.
a normal action that Yuri can do that is not an attack.
You can aid somebody.
You can egg him?
Aid. Help.
Egg 'em. I like that better.
You can take the help action, like fly around him and distract to help give advantage to the next person.
Heck out of my bag.
Yeah, no, I'll, yeah, he'll fly this way.
Wait, are you gonna make
I'm
me
just thinking-
noticed if you come over to me?
No,
Okay, so
but
he's
he
not
will
gonna be-
distract him.
Okay, go distract
No,
me.
he'll
It'll
just
help you
notice
if
the
anything. It's a help action.
Okay. Okay.
He go, what the fuck?
What the heck?
That's what his mom was gonna say.
So he takes an arrow in the back from he doesn't know where, and then this raven comes out. What the back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He fires up there.
Yeah.
You hear a little.
It's a startle fart.
Okay.
Yeah, you can hear it. You just giggle.
Poe.
Just to clarify, are we doing sneak attacks now if you're behind an enemy?
There's no sneak attack now.
Because
if you're a
Red
rogue.
Rider, do you want to
I
move?
was doing one because they didn't see me. Their
That's like
perception.
almost
So I
a
was
totally different
stealthy.
combat over there.
So so that's a different.
You're invisible though, so you would get it. Poe would.
I'm wondering about the mechanics. Before we weren't allowed to do sneak attacks unless you had the feat. There weren't sneak attacks at all.
No, sneak is if they don't know
Surprise
you're there.
attack, if you will.
Surprise attack. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was just confused. Cause,
Yeah, sneak attack is different than surprise. Yeah.
okay.
It's on that. It's probably drunk.
So he's going to.
Hold on. Who are you playing?
Poe. Little dude. He is going to go after number 1. So over around behind.
And you can go anywhere?
Yeah, he's got a ton of
Yeah, I got like 60. So he's invisible. He can go up to 60 feet. So he's which way is one facing? Is it this way?
He's
or that
facing
way?
me because he attacked me last.
So from behind him.
That's good. So it just gives you advantage on the attack.
Yeah, and I actually already have advantage because he's invisible. So kind of with the
number 1. Go ahead.
Yep. So I need dice. Where's my dice go? Okay. That's gonna need D4. Okay, so that's a 21 to hit, and that's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
I'd say so. Wait, let me check.
Yeah.
So 2024?
Yeah.
4?
Just
So that's 5 damage, and he needs to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw. We need 3d6s.
He saves on that.
He saves. Okay, doesn't matter for the. Oh wait, no, he still takes damage. Actually, I still need the d6s.
5 plus.
He takes half.
Yeah.
Half damage.
What?
So 5, 9, 11, half of 11.
How many?
5.5 points.
It would be 6 plus the initial 5.
Yeah, because it's 6 poison damage. The first one was 5 piercing damage and then 6 poison damage. So 11 damage.
All right. So does that make him invisible now?
It does. It makes him visible now. Like he's
So this bird pecks this thing out in the back of the head. He drops to his knee. You said it's poison damage, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So you see a little bit of ooze, and he just at first he thinks he's okay. He kind of looks back, trying to see what just hit him, and he's just gone.
He's down, dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, Ned.
Poe
we're
took
getting-
a crap on him.
Yeah. Okay. Whispers up.
First
and
kill
Belmir's
by
on
a
deck.
familiar.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whisper and Belmir's on deck.
What's
Oh,
alive?
it did me. 3 and 6.
And the guy.
and the
So-
figure.
Oh,
Yes.
and this guy.
Oh, I forgot about him.
That's
Whisper.
it. Don't
But he was one of us.
Okay.
You took mine.
And they're on top of the buildings.
Yes.
But we can still get it.
You have to be at least 5 feet away from him, pretty much.
I'm gonna shoot at the big fat ugly guy with his beard over here.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
nice.
What do you measure?
Critical fail.
Welcome to the club.
You're too close to me, John.
You're getting your snake on.
Your peanut butter's in my jelly.
Oh, baby.
I didn't realize.
So I tried to shoot him, but I I get a little tickle over my face and it throws me off, and I hit the building instead. What is the distance on my magic stones?
Isn't it 30 feet?
Yeah, I think
No, it's
50
on that.
proficient.
Usually 30 or 60.
How do I find that?
Be right next to
Click
the
on
spell.
magic stones.
Yeah.
You never win. Either you get a headache from being dehydrated or you get a
Actually,
Oh, it's range 60.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm 60, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But I can, okay, so then I'm gonna do my magic stone.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go in you. One d6 for some
So
reason I thought it
600 for longbow. That's disadvantage.
Yeah, your attack roll has disadvantage.
Are you kidding me right
Oh
now?
boy.
Not my fault.
The Martins, man. Oh, we're
It's
rough
a
going.
9. No.
Well,
That's 600.
that's legitimate.
Alright,
I could actually hit them, yeah.
so then again I try to throw a stone at him, and
Stones never fail.
apparently whatever tickled me the first time like blew back in my face again.
It was
Go
a fart.
away.
I choked on some
Freaking
like
gnats.
some pollen that like flew by and landed in my mouth, and I choked, and I skipped my rock on the ground instead of throwing it upward.
Nice.
So my
Okay. You want to move anything? You already moved?
yeah, I guess I'll at least move forward.
20 seconds.
No, 30.
Okay. Belmer?
I'm just gonna
And
stay
Val,
in the
you're on
middle.
deck.
Do it.
I would like to sprint.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
I see what you're doing.
What? Why wouldn't you move more?
Because he has to move. Oh,
You guys
he
got
doesn't need
those
to.
guys.
You got one.
He's
Oh,
got
that's
good
what
luck
he's
with his
trying
bow tonight.
Dude.
Gives it a
there's-
kiss.
I'm happy for you.
I know, dude.
17 plus 6.
What,
Oh, did he?
Did you roll it twice? You gotta roll it twice with this
Oh.
finish.
Okay, Jesse, let's explain how he normally plays his character.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's that?
He normally rolls like 2s.
What is that one?
11?
11.
It's because he's wearing your jacket.
Oh, wait.
That's what
I
it
thought the
is.
first one was.
I have disadvantage. No, I don't. Because that's 150 feet.
Yeah.
Because that's
yeah.
what I measured.
So
It's
you're
a regular.
you're good. It's just a
Oh,
straight roll.
okay, yeah.
You hit.
I
You just
hit.
roll damage.
Then I must be not conceiving this board the way I thought I was.
It's not as long as it looks.
Because I feel like
That's what
I've
she-
only
it was
gone
like
50 feet from the river.
Where's my
That's twice.
And have you? You've gone fit.
Have
No.
you hit? No, never mind.
So how much feet is each
60.
spot?
5 feet per square.
6.
Right, and this is only 150 feet?
Yeah, that'd be
That-
like
that-
100.
5,
And
10,
some.
15, 20, 25, 30,
Because
35.
this would be
doesn't
about a
have to be
third of
long.
that.
Maybe 30 squares.
65, 70, 75, 80,
It's
85, 90,
exact.
95, 1, 5, 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
120.
Yeah.
yeah, something like
Oh, really?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
it looks
I
so
know.
much further.
I know.
that. Yeah.
I don't.
Okay, well, I hit 8 for 6.
8 for 6 damage.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is what
under.
was throwing us off earlier. When I was
Like
like, I'm just trying
Nicholas.
to get to the other side of the river so I can reach.
Also,
but I
Call me
was
now.
able to reach.
Yeah.
There's a slight
You
discrepancy
wanna
between
describe what you
diagonal
did?
and like straight lines.
Yes.
I'm not used to all this.
The more you guys describe, the less I gotta do, so.
Okay. I am running, and I stop, and I just see the head above that roof right there.
Like with your finger.
Yeah, and I have to like miss the roof by an inch to even hit him. Okay. And I
So you hip shot it like Rambo.
Yeah, yeah. I hip shot it like Rambo.
Are you shooting 9 or 8?
Eight.
Because I counted for me.
8. And then it just nicks a little bit of the roof, and it's like perfect. Nails him square in the head.
The roof like takes a piece of the feather
Yeah.
off the
The
shaft.
bow.
Yep, and it arcs and hits him right in the eye.
You can bang shot
See
at
it,
a
like,
pool.
warp.
Yeah.
He split the arrow twain! I love that part of it. Okay, excellent, dude. You're killing it.
Yeah,
today.
hell yeah, Danny.
Dude, I've only.
Okay, Val's up
So
and
Ace dead?
yeah, no.
No.
Val's up, Azazel, Phil, and Ember are on deck.
Okay. John,
Yes.
I haven't gone in
would you allow use my rope and my mage hand
Everybody's
and
taking
go
their
and
full
tie
30
up
minutes.
Side
number 6's
conversations,
feet.
guys. Sorry.
What's that?
Would you allow me to take my rope and my mage hand and go and sneakily go tie up 6's feet?
He's already alert.
He's
It would
distracted.
be a strength check.
Well, he's alerted
distracted.
at the bird.
He's focused on the bird, and I'm in stealth, so he doesn't know that I'm there. So my mage hand could come out real quiet.
Yeah, it's gonna be a contested strength.
Cool.
To time it.
Good job, babe.
Oh my
I love it. I love it. Do it.
You should have advantage because you're getting the help action from the bird.
You do have advantage.
Okay. For
Good call.
strength.
For
Okay.
what? Yeah, for what you're rolling.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be
Oh boy,
dexterity?
not the rogue strong suit.
Be like sleight of hand.
No.
Yeah, I feel like it would be.
Let's see.
Tell me what to roll.
What's the strength of a mage?
The sleight of hand is to like planning stuff.
Well,
on
so
other
what
people.
she's doing is she's
Yeah.
using mage hand though.
Yeah.
So it's kind of.
Wouldn't it be a
Why don't
sleight
we
of
just-
hand though because he's distracted by the bird, so he's not even paying attention, he doesn't even
What's
know
the
she's
goal?
there at all.
To
So it
make
goes
Just
to
him
tie
his
her-
feet
tie
tied
him
up.
up.
Why don't you just walk up to him?
Because it's more fun to use my mage
Yeah.
hand, and he doesn't know I'm there.
It's more
And then
risky.
he's all of a sudden like, my feet are tied up.
You got a minute 40
And then
seconds
I
left.
shoot him in the head. Okay, so
You
wait,
use the mage
I'm rolling
hand.
for
Strength.
strength? Okay.
No, I'm not gonna say strength. I'm gonna
Okay.
say dexterity.
Dexterity.
Using your mage hand, dexterity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, boy.
So,
Maybe he rolls
11
well. It is contested.
plus help. So wait, do I get
No, no.
What's
That's
your
advantage?
advantage?
Advantage. Roll twice.
advantage? So roll again. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
that's much better.
Yeah. Okay. So 19. So 23.
Okay, so his feet are tied.
Nice.
Okay. And then I want to shoot him again with my bow.
So is mage hand a bonus action?
No, it's just a thing
So
that I
that's
can
your-
do.
That would
So
be
it would be a
Uh,
bonus action.
So it's okay.
It would be
You
an
can
action.
move. That's
Oh,
Is
it
it
is an
an action?
Yeah.
It's an action. You can move.
Okay.
You can disengage. You can run up to him, push him, sprint.
Oh, that would be
Oh.
fun.
Just run into him.
Pushing is an action.
Yeah.
Can-
So
what about
I'll,
if you just run into him?
I'll allow a charge.
Huh? There you
I'll
go.
allow,
Shoulder check.
Gnome charge!
I'll allow
Halfway
a
charge!
charge shoulder check.
Okay.
That will be a strength check though.
Okay.
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 100%.
Okay.
But he's tied
That's
up, so
fine because I have
He
zero
should. Yeah. He
strength.
should
should
have
be a dex
disadvantage
save.
'cause he's
on
And
disadvantage.
he's disadvantaged. So.
So it would be disadvantage if he's trying to run. He's
Okay.
just trying to withstand the charge.
But he's
off
tied,
balance.
his feet are tied
Just
together.
his feet.
He doesn't know it's
Have
coming.
you ever tried holding your feet together while someone runs into you?
I like
Show
it.
okay. Almost tied to death.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's just a
that's
5. So
You got a 5?
I got a 5, and I can't
Alright,
roll again
so-
for advantage.
I'll
Does it
even
use
do
strength
this.
modifier?
Sorry, I'll even do disadvantage. Just
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's good. Thank you, John.
Okay.
That's generous considering how you've been rolling.
so it's an 11.
Okay.
Oh.
So he doesn't follow.
But
But that's
you're there.
Now he knows you're there.
Alright.
Okay,
So Rogue sends a little rope around, ties him, and then goes, kind of bounces off a little bit. He definitely knows you're there now. So
Alright, Azazel, Phil, and Ember, and Anarian's on deck. Can I go first this
Yep.
round?
No.
Oh no, unless you haven't gone first yet.
I know what I want to do.
Go for it.
Okay, so the guy above me just shot down at me, so I immediately take my bow and I go like this and I shoot up at his face.
you got to back up 1 square to shoot it up. I'm saying you got to have 5 feet between you and the building.
Otherwise you're shooting the soft end
Disadvantage.
of the roof.
Okay,
Just move back a square.
sure. And I whip around and shoot up at his face. I was really hoping for the straight up. But whatever, that works.
It's pretty much
You-
that.
Because he was leaning
Oh, my
over.
flavor's gone.
Because he was leaning over and I wanted to like just shoot up at his face. But that's fine. I back up 5, I whip around and I shoot at him. So
Is it a long bow or a short bow?
it's a longbow.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I totally miss. I whip it hard. That arrow goes whoosh,
Alright. You
Yeah,
got
off
anything
somewhere
else?
You accidentally put
Bonus
the
action?
arrow downwards.
It hits number 9.
She backed up too quickly. She missed out.
Yeah.
I
So
bonus action. I think I can.
Azazel and Phil, you guys
think I
should be
was on
prepared.
Yep, Phil's.
I bonus action spiritual weapon
Okay.
Okay. Well, I asked.
and So again, my spiritual weapon, Warhammer, with the lightning bolt on all sides of the hammerhead, pops into existence above his head.
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual
Val's
weapon.
behind it because she charged him last month.
14 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. And it's it's 5 points of radiant force damage. Sorry.
Okay.
At least I got a hit in.
So he arrow goes through and then he scowls at you and then cling.
Exactly.
Okay. So Azazel and Phil.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Phil is going to. Has 3 taken damage yet?
Yes.
Okay.
100, not 100%, but he definitely took a lot of damage.
Okay, I'm going to turn around at 3 and take my hand axe and huck it at him.
Okay.
18 plus 6 to hit, so that's going to be.
That might hit.
Yeah, I think so. So 6, yeah. 6 damage to him.
How do you want to do that?
So, do I kill him?
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn around and like as I'm turning, just fling it at him, and it's gonna go end over and right into the neck and like pass through the neck and sever it kind of halfway. But
Nice.
as it's following through, it just dissipates in thin air back in my hand. And then I'm going to take.
Love that too
I
much.
freaking love it. And I'm gonna, as soon as I catch it, I rear around and huck it at this guy now.
You got 2 actions?
Cause I'm dual wielding.
So it would have to be the other weapon. You have to throw. You can only use one weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're dual wielding, you can't use this one twice. You have to use both.
One and then the other.
Okay. Can I say that I had, because I've been using my javelin and my axe, can I say I have my javelin in one hand and then my, because that wouldn't be dual wielding, so that'd be my turn. And then I'm going to say my bonus action is to goat this one and try and dry his ire and try and draw him off the roof if I can.
So that's an action because you'd be rolling intimidation.
No, not intimidation. I'm just trying to get his attention.
Okay, just yell something
As
out.
like a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and challenge him to try and get his attention so he doesn't go after other
What do
people.
you do to do that?
So I'm gonna turn at him and go, "Oi, ugly! I've had better times with your mother than I've had in this fight. Come on, let's see what you got."
Yuri looks around all perturbed, like, what?
Your mother?
Alright, so that is Phil. Up next is Azazel.
Yeah, move.
And then Anarion.
Okay.
I can move maybe 30 feet towards where Val is, please.
Oh.
That's close enough. Let's see, that's a little more than 30 feet away. I'm going to shoot Ray of Frost at him.
At who?
At number 6.
Okay.
D8.
Probably don't need to. Distance.
Oh,
Shoot.
I got a 9 to hit.
Okay, that doesn't hit.
Yeah, figured.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't have any bonus actions, so no.
Okay, Anarion.
Do you have to roll? Is that a spell?
Anarion. Yes.
And I.
Cantrip.
Yeah.
Do that or waste a turn trying to get at these guys.
I'm not even raging.
No.
Maybe that's the secret.
You should just triple the enemy like right now.
You're just focused.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's not a bonus action.
I
so we can't do
imagine
that.
it was
Okay,
like a little
so
iPod. You're
You're too giddy to rage right now.
I had the wrong attack. Frostbite instead of Ray of Frost. One has a Constitution save, the other one's a
there,
spell
and then I am going to.
save. The wrong.
Why not? Even though there's a million of us. On that guy there, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Yeah, Toll the Dead.
This
Oh,
one
oh.
reduces
I hope you
It's a Wisdom saving throw. Mine says 14.
Natural 18 saves.
Oh, see, now it rolls well.
Every time.
Gotta throw me a bone every now.
Well, it was just a cantrip, so I didn't lose anything.
Alright, is that all you're doing? What you doing?
Yeah, I'm a bonus action. And I can't sprint anymore, so I'm done.
So monsters are up and Bryn's on deck.
Yep. Alright, so that one.
And then it's you, Bryn.
Are these all the same creatures?
Yeah, they're all the same.
Bipedal wolf.
Oh, I forgot to try and check out what they were.
Alright, so he's going to shoot down on Ember.
Bryn, how's your history?
I read a lot.
If she doesn't get it, you definitely should.
Ember, I assume 15 does not hit you.
Oh, right, you're intelligence based.
You can use survival
am
check with a
protected.
+6 in.
Alright. Second hit. Confirm.
Ooh, nice. You're like all or nothing tonight, man.
Yeah. So that is
Survival is at the very bottom.
So 12 damage to you,
Oh,
Ember.
right, you're intelligence
There's
based.
a natural
You look up
20.
my history.
Oh,
And I'm a, dude, I'm
12 damage.
Yep.
Proficient or
piercing.
expert in.
12 piercing.
Yeah.
Oh, Val, that one is gonna turn around and drop his bow and use his
Is that an action?
spear.
What?
Do a history check.
I don't think so. No, it's.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh.
What? To look up and know that that's okay.
If you're doing it inside of combat, I mean, it's an action to
Is it-
perceive something, to any kind of skill check is an action.
Is it a bonus action?
No, it's an action.
Okay.
Okay, so
It's an action action.
16 to hit you.
17. I'm my
Okay.
armor class. So.
Alright, that one does hit, so 5 piercing damage to you.
Oh, I thought you knew.
So, what if the actions are in combat?
What's yours?
Stay in that list.
A
check. One of them.
My AC 17.
But I thought you were on 16 or.
No, he was asking if it was 16
Oh.
for me.
Okay. Let me wipe these dead guys off of here so I can make.
Clean it up a little.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still your turn.
Yeah. Just a second here, this one. Alright. At that point, this guy comes out this door.
Oh boy, he's big.
Oh yes.
You see this spittle just. He goes.
Oh, great.
You hear in the background.
A baby.
I'm so scary.
Suddenly the boss goes.
Yeah. We're DM.
With your useless nipples.
But they'll be so like, but they'll be bejeweled because
It's got the rhinestones.
Because that's what we'll keep going. That's what
Sometimes. Sometimes. Okay.
Sounds like, why am I friends with you guys?
Because we're.
Okay, so. You can tell that that was a call, and he is pissed. So he's gonna come out.
Oh, finally.
Deal with that canting things anymore.
Alright. New enemy. Let me get a read on it real quick.
Yep, no worries.
5. That is not it.
Yeah, Mithra, baby.
17 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay. Alright, you rolled a 1 on damage. So 4 slashing? Yep, 4 slashing damage. To you.
Okay. I'm gonna look back at him and glare, and the first one's free. Okay, is that it?
Just say grapefruit.
You're gonna need it.
Yes.
Is it French?
Bryn, you're up. Bridrick is on deck.
Is it my turn yet?
Okay.
No. Bryn, Bridrick, then you.
Okay. I might not get to go then. I have to go.
Alright, I moved up. From where I'm at, John, do I have line of sight for the big guy?
Yeah.
I tried to move around Benny.
Where are you? Oh,
Right
he's
here.
back here.
I'd say you have to
I'm right here.
move a little bit, yeah.
Like right here. You should.
To the right, yeah.
That's the extent of my movement.
The what?
That's the extent of my movement. Like, because I was up here,
Oh.
and so I moved 35.
How tall is the person in front of you?
I'm pretty tall.
Well, I tried to go that way a little bit.
So humanoid,
Where did you start?
tall.
And there's the
Oh. She drops her weapon.
And there goes the top. Yeah.
Bryn, where did you start at? Was it here?
Yes.
She has line of sight.
You could. No, she's got to shoot through Falco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in between them.
Why don't you just move over to the right?
I'm saying no.
There's no more.
If you go this way, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, you'll be in line of sight.
Should I go that way?
After I'm done.
And that puts you at 25, whatever your movement is. You got more.
25,
You're outside of the
30,
river.
35.
No, that's 25.
That's
She
25.
has 35
Yeah,
moves.
so 30, 35.
I was just moving them both together, so
So my crap feet.
it's underneath.
And you're shooting
She's got
at,
the other.
you're shooting at big guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Shooting a big guy. Okay.
I got it.
Oh, nice. That's good. 17 plus 9, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out.
That hits.
26.
Yeah.
And 12 damage.
Okay. Didn't want to describe, you didn't kill him obviously, but
Oh, I was like, seriously?
no.
Kill is how do you want to do this?
So, big guy comes up to charge our dwarf, and he sees all these people, and he's like, oh crap, I should probably look at all these people. And then this arrow comes from nowhere, and just pings him right in the shoulder.
Your imagination of his internal dialogue is much like lighter and kinder than probably is.
I wonder if I'm gonna have lunch today.
Hello, people.
I'm gonna kill this dwarf.
I love what you assume he's thinking.
You're welcome.
It's very Bryn.
Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, come through.
I'm so sorry, but I have to chop you now.
She's Canadian.
She's Canadian.
She's not a ranger, she's a Mountie.
I am currently mounted.
Don't say it. Okay.
Don't make me off
So,
joke.
I'm gonna move my 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'm gonna bonus action, Misty Step, up to 30 feet in where I can see, and I'm just gonna say, there.
Wait, is that your character's
Is
name?
it like me right now?
It's so cute.
That's awesome.
And then I'm gonna, for my action, I'm gonna send a lightning bolt at 3rd level.
Like a boss.
Let's see.
I forgot I didn't get you a character, my bad.
Ooh. So 16 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so AC's at least lower than 16.
Yeah.
16.
I'm at
16
16,
rolls.
so I
Probably unarmored.
I do 9d6 of lightning. So sorry.
Oh my God.
A stroke of lightning forming a line of 100 feet long and 5 feet wide blasts out from you in any direction you choose. So unfortunately, if you're within 5 feet of, I can
that's
do
okay.
I can do 5. I can do like this that way
Yeah.
and send it all like 4 feet
Behind
the other
you.
way. Yeah.
Legit.
Each creature in line must make a dex saving throw. John.
Yeah.
A dex saving throw. A creature takes 96 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. The lightning ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't worn. Now, I have a lot of d6, but I don't have 9 of them.
Let us offer you our
So it's
D6.
I have 7, so I need just 2.
There,
The one
we
I
have two
gave
more.
to Jesse.
Jesse,
So-
this is your new mini build.
So Phil will also have to make the save.
No,
No, he
because
put
I'm
it,
gonna
he cast it just behind him.
I'm gonna put this as the start of the 5 feet, and the other 5 feet goes that way.
So it's actually going
yeah,
for
it's,
that.
yeah.
Which apparently you can do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Otherwise-
So what's my dex save?
It's your dex. Oh,
What's the DC?
it just says dexterity saving throw. So whatever.
So what's your spell?
What's your spell DC?
Spell DC.
Oh, okay. Good question.
Do you have the spell in D&D Beyond? It should tell you.
My save DC says 15. That's what it says.
Yep.
Nice.
The hit slash DC.
He
Yeah,
died.
give it to me.
This is going so. It just gave it to me.
No, not that one. Not that one. The one down.
So sorry.
See where it says
Did you
hit
at least see
slash
that one day in the jail?
This one.
Yeah.
You want to
So
buy
that's
it?
what he
No.
used to be.
No,
Let it roll.
Where's the spell you're casting?
What does it matter?
Or you
Go-
were
go-
fishing.
I'm
because
looking
it
for
was-
his DC throw.
Hey, they're
No,
in nice
Jess,
Kias.
Jess, it's right here, bud. Right there. I know. I'm trying to tell you where it is on there. It's going to appear
All
to
you
you
guys
guys.
are paralyzed with this D&D Beyond stuff.
I give up. I'm done.
Just chill out, bro.
He's dex save 15. I was right.
Yeah, it's
There we
15.
Right there. See? And it says save DC right there.
Yes, it's not the same thing though. So just.
Okay.
They happen to be the same for that one.
Alrighty.
But
Oh my god. I thought you already hit him for 96.
No, he has a
He's
roll.
rolling. These are the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 9
wow.
D.
Yeah, not 90. Not
Yeah.
96.
I don't think that's possible.
Which might end up being about the same.
Yeah.
Well, if you
A lot of numbers. Okay, here we go. So that's 12. That's 6 is 18. Another 6 is 24. This is 25. This is 28. This is 30 and 32.
6 times 9
Points of
Yeah, it wouldn't
damage.
Should be like in the 50s.
be 54.
Dwarvish for damage.
So 32 total?
Yeah.
El Damageo? Dwarves is
The
like Spanish,
damage.
right?
So what kind of damage was it?
Ooh, it was lightning.
Okay, so you want to describe what you do? You didn't kill him, but you freaking nailed him.
Yeah. I like teleport in a puff of smoke. I like freak out. Like, wait, where am I? What's going on? Oh, there he is. And then I try to shoot at center, but like I'm freaking out, so I shoot off to the side a little bit. That's how I missed. And then like I look at my staff. I'm like, come on. Because the arcade
a
is
little
like,
buffering.
Yeah, but I sneeze. And I sneeze, and then like this 5-foot spray of lightning goes out of my hands.
Yeah.
I like it.
Towards this thing that I unfortunately did not use an action to do a history check and figure out what it is.
I think you did what you should have done.
Instead, yeah.
All right, so
go.
this dwarf wizard shows up. Huge lightning bolt just sprays. How long does it go again?
100 feet and 5 feet wide.
Oh,
Okay.
so.
All
So
right,
everything
so-
back there too.
Yeah. So all right. So it goes and just like blows a hole in that building there.
Oh boy.
Was there anybody on that building?
No, not right. We'll get to forward.
Because this is 100 feet.
Jesse, is that it?
I think I use my bonus, my movement, and my.
Okay.
Alright, Ryder and the wolf are tied.
Thank you for pointing that out,
And
so
then-
I know how far it goes.
Ryder and you're playing Ryder, right?
Molly's still here.
Oh,
She
Molly.
just went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, well in that case, just have the wolf go first until because they're tied.
okay.
Yeah, Paco, you have to take over for me.
It's your turn right now.
My turn right now?
Yeah.
Okay, out there.
Yeah, you got one. Okay.
Okay, I'll take one.
One last hurrah.
One last game.
Then I'll
Oh yeah, you gotta take off.
I have to go to work.
Yeah. Stupid word.
Yay! I mean, I don't know.
Oh yeah, she's not working
I
at
don't
the
know what
Brady
she
Center.
does.
But it's work, which is good.
Yeah.
She got excited because she was thinking birth.
But then,
Oh.
then I realized, yay, you work. But then I realized I don't know what you do.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Give people props instead of.
There's a wolf.
Which kind of
Is
leads
that
to
what I heard?
Brady.
No,
No. Okay, alright.
they're
You and the wolf are tied.
wolfish, doggish, like bipedal humanoids.
Great. Well, I'm gonna hit him with my quarterstaff again.
Okay.
D6. I'm gonna hit number 9.
Maybe.
Mm.
Are you?
plus 7, so 15.
15 hits.
Yes. And 11 damage.
To number 9. How do you want to do that?
Yes.
Nice.
Well, since the last time that I hit him, he was very surprised, and I got 2 good wallops on him. And then I paused for a second and re-wielded my staff, and it's silver tipped at the end, right? Because it's a really nice staff, and it's new, and I got to spend an hour bonding with it. And so,
we all hate you out here.
you've all been doing your business. So I uppercut and then thwack him really hard with all of my energy, my monk energy.
Death by thwacking.
Right in his center, and his insides implode.
Oh damn! Whoa! I got Dory right at the last second.
Wait, that was. It turned his insides out?
And his insides just exploded inside of him. And all that energy just went straight in, and his organs couldn't handle it.
Because you're using your chi.
Because I'm using I was just like,
injected in your chakra.
and he was just like,
Nice, I like it.
into my explosion.
Key.
Nice and damage.
And then I will use my bonus action and spend a key point. To use Flurry of Blows on number 8 and move 5, 10.
Good.
And
You're a rogue something over there? Or a monk?
monk's monkin over here. Don't worry about it.
Using her points.
You're awfully
One of them
roguish
hits.
to be a monk.
One of them hits.
Damage for one?
Perks of being a
Damage
dex
for
based
1.
Yeah.
D4 plus 4. 8 damage. To number 8.
Nice.
8 to 8.
That might kill it.
So maybe.
Then you shot it earlier.
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Nicely done.
Alright.
Shot him for a lot.
Next is Wolf.
I love you guys.
Thank you.
See you, Charlie.
Have a
Charlie.
Go help contribute to birds.
She's a bartender now, so she gets them drunk to
I
meet the
get
bird.
I help them make the
Coming
yes.
and going.
Yeah. They're at the beginning and the end.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Gotta make work.
It's job security. Job security, right?
That's
All right.
Got it.
So Wolf and Poe, Falco, and you're on deck.
Cool. Okay. So.
Is there my ammo in the back of them? No.
You're in the middle.
I'm in the middle. That's what's happening. Got it. Thank you.
For once, actually, be great. You're initiative.
I just got 5 kills actually.
To be fair, there's like 15
Rogues
rogues.
do really cool shit.
14 if you.
Unless it's sneak attack.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to fight the big guy.
What'd you do?
9.
No, 9 is not.
Yeah, you just got the leather of his boot or something.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have advantage.
Nipped at his
It
cloak.
goes there.
Oh, pack.
Oh, yeah.
Hold
tactics.
up. Oh, 15.
15 just hits.
Oh, nice.
I was gonna say, you still
So
do
then I
6.
do 3, 4, 5.
Oh, you
7
also
damage.
got your inspiration too.
7,
He's
7
from the
damage.
smoke that was created.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Don't forget to use it.
For next time.
7% damage. The big
Nice. Okay, so he is hurt. Next is
Poe, Falco, and Yuri.
Yep.
Does Poe attack that guy first? Or does he?
Yuri just chills. It continues to help.
Just peck.
Val.
Butt run.
And
Or
what's
even
his
worse,
potential?
like he's like not just in front of him, now he's like flapping.
Damage.
I mean, his potential damage
Screaming
is
insanity.
1d4 plus 3 and 3d6. So he can do a good bit of damage. But if you want to go ahead and go, I have 2 different people I can go to.
Well, depending on if he's still alive.
Nate enjoys it when I share with you.
He shouldn't have too much.
Yeah. And then just
Pretty fried.
Let's go with Helm's Light.
32.
Yeah, 25 to hit and
Woohoo!
7.
Man, we're rolling.
No, 5 damage.
5 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're,
Nice.
Burning all my magic spell slots.
Okay, anything else?
I guess I could.
Whisper, you're on deck after Poe.
I couldn't find somebody. No, it's fine. No,
Okay.
that's it.
There's plenty of people focusing on that guy, so I'm going to come up behind the other dude that was shooting at Ember.
This guy?
Yep. And he's going to
Keep forgetting about him. He blends in with us.
Yeah. And so Poe's going to attack him. Yes.
John,
Hit.
still one piece there.
That was her spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay.
And that's a 9 to hit.
9 to hit.
If I'm behind him, do I get?
Do you still have inspiration?
I think you have to declare inspiration beforehand.
Yeah.
If I'm behind him, do I have advantage at all, or?
You're not directly behind. There's no one else within 5 feet.
He was shooting down at Ember.
Someone has to be in melee combat.
Yeah.
In 5 feet of them. For that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not okay.
The spiritual weapon one count as that?
No. Spiritual weapon, she's always got it hovering above, so. Anything else for Poe?
I don't think he has.
Is it been
He already moved.
Yuri? He's doing.
Yeah, I said he's doing the same, except
just gonna-
except
He already did.
cranking it to 11.
He's still doing the help action for Val.
Sounds good.
He's helping more.
Alright, Whisper's up if you're done.
Yeah, I don't.
It's okay.
And Belmir's on deck.
I know, I'm like, I don't know.
Danny, you're on deck.
Got it. I know where I'm.
Where am I? Way over there. And is there a big fat ugly guy in the middle there?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I take one step towards me?
Yoink.
And then I have line of sight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to shoot his big fat head with my longbow. And my longbow is that would be a no.
Okay.
So I will follow it up with stones. That would be a big fat no. So I wasted my turn again.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's what I get for rolling a d20. Now I have load rolls for another couple weeks.
Belmer.
No, still can't
All
reach.
right. So this guy's almost dead.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Okay, so
Since when does the Goliath run away from the biggest guy on the map?
yeah, exactly.
True.
So I'm just gonna use my bow because that's just what I'm gonna do.
Who are you attacking?
The big guy.
Kind of like this ranger with
You have more benefits than your battle axe? In your
Well, I
great-
have to switch to my battle axe.
It's a minor action.
It's a minor
It would be your bonus action.
Oh,
You can still attack.
Really?
Yeah.
no, I didn't know that. Okay, so yeah, I switched to my battle axe. Okay, but I just can't rage because that
Yeah,
would be a bonus
correct.
action. Okay, cool.
Probably don't need to anyway.
Right.
So
You
you're
gonna,
gonna
made of
you
hit
gonna get
points.
up in there?
Yeah, so I'm gonna get up in there. I am so sorry. Is frenzy a? Do I have?
You have to. Frenzy is
in
part
range,
of.
but I'm gonna reckless attack. That guy.
Good call.
Bless you.
17 plus 6
To hit?
to hit. What's plus for damage?
+4.
4 plus 4 is 8. Plus, nope, 8.
8 damage?
Yes, sir.
How do you want to do that?
Did you kill him?
I did.
Nice.
Okay, so he's about to hit Phil. He just got burned in the butt. And I run up on him, and he has his axe sit like this, and he just got hit. I go through his axe, and I decapitate him. First strike.
Nice.
Yes.
Alright, so he's
No, I don't cut the axe.
furious.
I might want that axe. I missed the axe.
He is furious, just getting hit everywhere, zapped by lightning, looks over his shoulder, and he's
Head falls
gone.
off.
Amazing.
Nice.
Quick work, quicker than I
Oh,
thought.
oh.
There's
I know what I should.
someone's after those.
Definitely overpowered wizard. on the
Yeah. You know, wizard.
So after Belmere
He
is
does more.
Val is up, and
now.
Phil, Azazel, and Ember are on deck.
Okay, so I am going to.
We do not. That's it. He's a sorcerer.
Oh, that was it.
Sorcerer / warlock.
That was it. Wizard of Joker, right? Yes, but wizards also have to have stuff on them.
So you said it's a minor action to switch your weapon? Okay, so I'm gonna switch to my rapier.
Okay.
And then, since I'm right there.
Yep.
What am I
And
doing?
you have help, so you have advantage.
Yes. Sorry, I don't ever use my rapier. A D8.
Amazing. Struggle was real.
Okay.
You want to take the advantage from help too?
Yeah, so that was
And
a
you
17.
also have inspiration.
Well, that was a 17, and then this one was a 13. So 17.
Yep. Hits.
And then I rolled a 6. Okay, so 10 damage on
On number 6?
Yes.
Okay, so you pull out your little dagger, just kind of shove it in there, twist it a little bit. He drops down, kind of leans on the side of the edge of the building there, bleeding profusely, kind of messed up. He's still alive.
And
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Well, and I'm gonna no.
is he knocked prone? Is that what
Is
you're
he
saying?
prone?
He's like on a knee, yeah. He's
So he's
on
not
death's
gonna
door.
attack me.
Well, we'll
Doubt
find
it.
out.
Doubt it. I'm good.
Can he swing his
Alright,
arms?
who's
Okay.
after
I'll stay.
Val?
Alright, it's my turn to go first on this one.
Okay.
So I am going to, since he's dead, I'm going to look around to see if anybody's alive. I'm going to spot this guy and use my 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 of movement and just launch my javelin at him.
Okay.
That's going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits, I guess.
And another natural 6. I've yet to roll lower than a 6 with my d6.
That's awesome.
So 10 points of damage on him.
How do you want to do that?
Alright, I'm gonna do another like running hop step and just launch my javelin as hard as I can. And it's just gonna like do its like, you know how when you throw a stick really hard, it kind of bends in the middle, goes whoop, 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 and it's gonna go right into the xiphoid process under his ribs. And it's just gonna stick out his back and it's gonna sever his spine so he just drops. And then it just shimmers right back in my hand.
That is gross.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's it for this guys. And that's all I can do.
There's one still up there.
Oh right, that guy, I forgot about him.
That's okay.
He blends
He keeps
in,
blending in.
Turn him into
And he
a
hasn't
frog
done any
piece.
damage.
he's so scared.
So
Just leave him there.
Zazzle and
Yeah, we just walked
And
away
Ember?
from him.
Which one do you want to
Go to Ember. I can't stack it, so it's up to you.
Okay. So, action, bonus action, I'm going to shoot my bow and arrow at him and use a spiritual weapon attack.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do my bow with. Do I have to? Can I use inspiration if I roll and then I can use it, or do you have to announce it first?
Announce it.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna use inspiration on my bow.
Okay. Inspiration is D6.
Oh,
not
just kidding.
20.
Oh well, I rolled 2, so my bad, which is way worse. And then a D6.
Yeah.
That's right.
Not to.
Okay, so 12, 16 to hit.
That hits.
And 10 points of piercing damage with my arrow.
How do you want to do that?
Oh, nice. I don't even have a spiritual weapon. So again, I'm just shooting like kind of straight up at him, and I just
You may
aim
stop.
for center mass, and I hit him through his heart.
Nice.
Total heart shot, just pow.
Under the rib cage.
Yeah, up through the rib cage.
Yeah.
Cupid's got nothing on me.
You're like a very angry Cupid.
Well, I'm a dwarf.
Okay, so this guy is dead. You doing anything else?
Trisha just like looped it back in with the.
I look around. Are there any more enemies
Nothing
alive
that
in our
you see right now.
vicinity? No. Yeah.
No movement, no nothing?
Yes. That makes that's a good point.
Zazzle, you're up next.
And then you're on deck.
Nothing I can attack, so.
Hold in action.
Are you stuck between those buildings everywhere?
Yeah.
Okay, you down for June?
The other enemy is way over there, so.
Oh, and I can use my bonus action to
Move it,
5,
yeah.
10, 15, 20. My spiritual weapon comes.
I was curious to see if
Okay,
that
I'm
stubby
going
guy
to
was
use
more or less than them.
Zazzle, you're up.
If you sprint,
I guess I'll look into this building I'm next to.
And Ariana, you're next.
Kicks and giggles. Yeah. Run me to the door and I'm gonna look inside.
I remember it.
5 feet wide.
Well, I'm staying outside. I'm just looking into the door. I'm not walking inside the building that probably has more things in it.
No, you just see, go ahead and roll perception.
What's my perception?
Oh my gosh. I forgot to reset that.
20,
arrows,
20.
This is just a bunch of junk, rubble. It's a building, obviously it was there, but it's been long dilapidated. You don't notice anything special.
Okay. Empty building.
Yeah. Anything else?
No.
Veneria? You're up.
Is there someone still alive?
Yeah.
Just 8 over here.
Oh, why?
As far as we know right now. Unless there's other people.
I just
Right.
start screaming.
I would dress like a child.
I'm still freaking out.
Okay, let me see. Is there any easier access to the roof of the building anywhere?
You can
What do you mean by
athletics
easier
check.
access?
Like a ladder
Easier
or
than
would
not
I
on the
climb and
outside.
just trying to like climb up the side
Not on
somewhere?
the outside, yeah.
Does there take extra movement other than just rolling?
Athletics, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I still don't have a line of sight. Oh, maybe if I'm up on this roof though.
Yeah, if you climb up here, you'd have line of sight to you.
Okay, can I use all my movement or do I have to use movement plus?
All you need to get is up here and you can see him.
It takes one extra square movement to go up.
Okay, so I'm gonna try. Take it up. So what do I have to roll?
Athletics, yeah.
Athletics. Okay, skill. It's a D20, right? I haven't done this in a while. I forget.
Athletics.
Which is a +0. 4. Never mind.
Could it be acrobatics?
Yeah, you let me do acrobatics.
I think you did that with Molly too, which would help
Can I
her
do
out.
acrobatics?
No, you can't.
Where is my sheet?
I still don't know if I'd be able to get over it. I'd have to.
Well, your
unless I rolled
acrobatics
again.
is +2.
Yes,
Yeah.
sorry. It can be acrobatics also because that's dexterity based.
Well, it still only puts me at 9, so I don't know if that'd be good enough. Yeah, to get on. Okay, so can I then say, can I still have movement? Say like, that didn't work. I fell back down and then move like a few more.
Yeah. Say 10, 15 more feet.
Okay, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So I'm gonna move over here. And I guess that's my turn since I can't dash now since I tried to get out
You
more.
might be able to lean in and peek through that door.
Can I from there try to lean in and peek through the door, or do I need to be over?
You got one next space, yeah.
Yeah, me trying to get on the roof and all that.
It's like it's
Oh.
5 feet away. Like that's
With
the
a tray.
person's length.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Did you see the thing I posted on Facebook?
Oh, those are yours.
That
No.
shows
No wonder I
like this
failed. I
person
rolled my
that
dice.
made a 5-foot square on the floor so that people can actually understand
Yeah.
space
Yeah.
awareness. Of
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
Well, that's why I wasn't sure.
I'm 5
Well,
feet, so use me as reference.
the reason I
Come
asked,
halfway.
the reason I actually asked though was because it's not an actual 5 feet. If I was actually up against the building, like that, I still
It would
respect
still
your
be like
decision.
3 feet. That's
Yeah,
hard
it's
to
too
lean
far,
that
but that's why I know it's not a whole like 5 feet, but right.
Okay, so now it is enemy turn phase. There's no enemies alive.
There's
You're on
one.
deck.
Eight.
Sorry.
It's live.
getting there.
I don't know if you got that, John. 8's alive.
8's alive? I'm about to roll a whole bunch of freaking dice on you.
By the way.
Alright, so.
8 all of a sudden
Out
uses
of
a
this.
multiply can't.
So this
What you
building,
do?
this building just got blown through.
Keeps everyone awake.
I'm going to lose my inspiration dice.
Thanks,
It's gonna be
Jesse.
my turn.
Alright, so.
That'd be awesome. Just Night Kings everyone back awake.
There's more. We still have a chance.
Well, now I'm really glad I didn't dash over there. Never mind. That was my original plan.
Oh, that's an
Some
orc.
guys pour out.
Is he?
You see an orc jump out. Go. Welcome to Coneyberry. I see we're about to have some fun here.
Isn't B standing right where that hole got blown in the wall by his electric beam?
Yeah. He's just like, hey, whoa.
Actually, he's to the left of it
Slightly to the
technically,
left.
but
I
I
can
can
be
see
really
hitting him.
DM. Can you just retcon it for him to jump through the hole?
Please.
Yeah, well, I just put him in the space that there's a hole. I didn't say he was standing on top of it. He's actually on the ground in that space.
I just want him to jump through the hole that's created.
Roll an athletics check, please. Okay, so those A, B, and C are more of the same doggish creatures.
Oh yeah.
So there's an orc and then some more things that we don't know what
So when can I kill again?
Yep, exactly.
We'll
Okay,
say
I
with
just
the
wanted
mimics last
I'm
time.
going to the bathroom.
With a mimic.
Oh, okay, Cassie, I cannot get behind.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just pregnant, so I
Well,
like.
Do you guys want to go one more round?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
If we do a speed round.
Sounds good.
1 minute. 1
so-
minute round.
That is.
Until 3 in the morning.
I mean, you can RP with Brindrick all night. Just RP with him. His anxiety will stay.
One is A is gonna shoot Phil. Nope. And 17, 21 to hit you.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so that's 2, so 4 piercing.
Okay.
B is going to shoot at Ember.
Whoa.
Nope.
Uh,
14 to hit you, I assume does not.
No. Because I'm using my longbow though, my AC is down to 16 because I wouldn't have my shield.
C is gonna shoot Falco.
I really like how you manage these monsters, DM.
I'm done.
That's so frustrating.
Yeah, it's crazy. I may have rolled above 10 3 times tonight.
Wow.
The tables have turned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes up for all those damn 20s that Demon rolled.
That's right. You guys rolled like I watched. You guys rolled like 6 or 7 20s on information last episode.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so and let me get to him.
Is it where you tied the extra?
I missed one.
Don't be violent, you'll ruin it.
I would like to rage.
I'm raging on this blanket.
John, use a different dice, man.
Here, use.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Can we give
no,
you inspiration?
at this point, it's principle. He threw a hand axe at you, completely missed.
Did I lose my bow?
And so 8 needs to go. He's rolling this.
There you go.
15, and that does hit her.
We're like rooting for the DM.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Come on, you can do it.
You can
do it. Just hit me.
19.
Oh,
I'll stand still.
Has he hit anybody?
He's hit me twice. And that's it.
Oh, he hit me once. I got hit.
So 8 damage to Molly. Okay.
Charlie.
Oh, I forgot about
On the first one.
Ryder.
What's her
This
AC?
character has
19.
Okay. Nope.
Her AC is 19.
Because
Because
of
she
combination
uses a
of
Kensei
stuff.
weapon.
Yes.
It bumps it up a couple more points.
All right. So that is their turn. Now it is.
I know.
11. Bryn.
Bryn is
and
up and
Bridget.
Bridget. Sorry.
Okay.
So we're gonna finish this round and then go one more, I think.
Yeah.
Correct.
But the last round has to be a speed round for those of us with babysitters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna shorten down the timer to 1.5 minutes.
Alright.
Yeah.
Then her AC is 21.
Do we know what
So maybe 1 minute.
It's I described the same as the other ones.
Awesome. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am going
So it'd be
to
21.
do the
Worthless.
on
Okay.
um
Hunter Smart.
and no sure sure
Sure strike. Okay.
not Hunter's Mark, not shoot, so it's only 12 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
But I can't use inspiration until
Mm-mm.
unless I never mind. Okay.
Gotta call it. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. So then it is Bridget.
Bridget, you're up.
Bridget.
I will.
Riders on deck and wolves. Shelby.
I want to diagonally cross in front of everybody. Is that possible?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
have three of
You can go through friendly unit.
You just can't occupy the same
Can't
space.
stop.
as the skater.
Yeah.
Yes.
5, 10,
Shelby, your wolf is on deck
15,
with Ryder.
20, 25. Okay. And then with that, I would like to cast Shatter
Mhm.
at at 3rd level
Okay.
because I won't ever come back.
What's the?
5.
12.
Guest advantage roll?
Just misses.
Was the guess?
Or wait. Oh, is there a save? Is there a save for it? Right.
So it says a sudden. Yeah, you must make a con saving throw. So is it attack?
So you wouldn't attack.
Okay, cool,
It's
great.
an automatic.
A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point
It's like 5
of your choice
10.
within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a con saving throw.
Where do you want to put that?
We have
right about
Okay. Perfect. All 3 of them.
yeah.
yeah, there's 3.
Orcs are sweaty and slippery. Damn greasy orc.
A creature takes 4d8 thunder damage on a failed saving throw and half as much on a successful one.
Okay.
Creature made of inorganic materials such as stone.
What's the
crystal-
save?
Okay, I'll. There we go.
15, right?
It should be 15, but let's just double check. It is indeed 15.
Okay. So orc
So
saves.
I'm so jealous.
First one.
Mine's only 13.
I know, dude.
Well, it's also
Mine's
level
like
3, so.
9.
Okay.
Jesse, how many levels these
So-
spell slots did you get as a wizard?
A does
I
not
get
save.
3, but the magic missiles didn't count because my wand
Gotcha.
is like the
I
one
was,
with
I
magic
just,
missiles.
I just curious.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I haven't
Oh,
done
wizard.
it yet with this warlock sorcerer, so I was curious.
So okay, so good. No,
A is the one the only one that failed.
okay, so
He takes half damage.
yeah, everyone else takes half damage, but him he takes
Yep.
full damage.
Oh, damn, dude.
So it's 7 and 8 is 15 and 5, 22 damage to A, and then half as much to the other two. So
22 total,
22 total. So A takes full,
which
and
is
then
just enough to kill him.
big.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And
Dude,
then
you're a wrecking house.
and then big guy, and then C takes half that.
11.
Okay. What type of damage?
Thunder.
Thunder.
And so how it works is that he looks at the 10-foot radius that he wants, but he has like his staff in one hand and he really wants to like, so he's like.
It's so awkward, I love it.
Alright, perfect. let's see.
Ryder and Wolf are up,
Yep.
and Poe and Falco and Yuri are on deck.
My wolf is just gonna
Alright,
have to
that's
right
the next
there and
one.
be done. So right there.
Alright, Ryder will swing with the quarterstaff.
She's still trapped up there with 8.
Oh, jeez. 12.
She got this.
Yeah, 12 to hit. No, I think she misses.
Let me double check.
Oh.
Misses.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then she'll follow it up with the.
John made me a 6th level character.
Gotcha.
And then follow up with the melee attack.
You're so damn strong.
Unarmed. Yeah.
There we go. 24, so
That hits.
7 damage.
7. How do you want to do that?
Nice.
Alright, so misses with the staff, but stubs it on his toe. Uppercut.
Follows up, yeah.
Follows it up with a fist, knocking him over the edge as he falls
Nice.
over.
Nice.
Great. Perfect. Okay, after that is.
Poe and Yuri.
Sent me to the town because
Jesse Yuri.
Yuri flies in. What is that in the circle with the X's? I don't know.
That's just a fireman and 2 dead
I thought it was
dogs.
Can he'll fly over and like investigate this everything that they just came out of, I guess.
How far can
The
you go?
building?
100 feet.
Oh, so yeah,
It's his
plenty.
movement.
Yeah, I think so.
So like the back of that building. And a little bit.
It might just be his range. I
I
could
think
be
that's
wrong.
his. I think that's his range.
Okay,
Most
let me see.
movement for flying is either 40 or 60.
50.
That's 100
Yes,
feet.
50 feet flying.
Okay.
It would be like half that building.
Oh.
Yeah. Max that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I guess he could just be annoying with all of his dwarvish
Puns and bad jokes.
I had the
Dad
word.
jokes.
I know the best words. I will say this is a part of his. It's not. I'm not bullshitting you guys.
Yeah.
Like this is a part of his character. Mimicry. The raven can mimic simple sounds it has heard,
Yep.
such as a person whispering, a baby crying, an animal chittering.
Nice.
So again,
So all the dwarven dad jokes he knows.
We have 2 freaking ravens flying around.
Alright,
It's on
so
our side.
that's Poe,
That's Yuri, so Poe.
Yuri, and Falco.
Poe and Falco.
Yep.
Oh,
sorry.
Falco, so.
Okay, so I'll just take it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna over here. We're gonna channel divinity and issue a champion challenge to the orc.
Okay. What's
Oh,
the
nice.
save?
12.
challenge.
12
Wisdom.
Pull an aggro over there.
Yeah.
Is he deaf? What? You what? What?
I'm going to heal you. I'm going to heal you.
Oh my god. Basically, he can't
It is
move away
hands
from
down.
me. Yeah,
It is
he just can't move
true.
away from me.
Okay,
What
we can
happened?
Still attack other things.
With this
Oh,
one, yeah.
John.
One?
You're so close to that 20.
I'm guessing you rolled a 1.
Did you actually
though.
Roll left next time.
So you can't move away. Okay.
Alright, okay, so that.
Trying to have
thing.
phasing dice, but it's not happening.
Wait, was that a. This is a bonus action, fine. Then we'll follow it up with a compel duel. I'll cast compel duel on him.
Okay.
With his, again, wisdom 12.
Alright, he passes that one.
Alright, well,
So the first one
what a
should have
lovely
saved.
helm you have here.
The first one should have worked, right?
Yeah, well,
You-
what
you
did
rolled a
do
2.
the first time.
Oh,
Yeah, I said I failed it. Sorry.
oh, I completely misheard you.
Yeah.
Then he can't move away from me. He has to move towards me.
So, want to read me just so I'm clear on the first one?
He's compelled to fight Falco.
Issue can challenge that compels other creatures to do battle with you. Each creature up. Oh hell! Creature within 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a lot of aggro you're pulling, man.
Wow, that's.
I will pull all 3 of them
Yeah.
to attack
So-
towards me. So they can't move away from me.
Yeah.
They all have to move towards me.
Okay.
And then let's see. Can't willingly move more than 30 feet away from you, and the effect ends if the creature is incapacitated or I die.
Okay.
So do the other 2 need to make a saving roll?
Oh yeah, I guess they would.
Okay.
Let's see. It was 13.
12.
12.
Fairly confident.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Probably not the highest.
So C saves,
Alright.
and he does not save.
Okay, so big guy to me.
Is that all you want to do?
That's what I got.
Poe is going to fly over
Whisper,
to
you're next.
Falco's right.
You're on deck.
Trying to think.
No.
I can fly up there.
Yeah, you just don't ignore that.
Sorry, just debating
Oh, you're good.
two things real quick. I just.
You got all the last round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to stop there and turn invisible.
You know, Big Dad's not going to use though.
Okay.
So he's gonna stop. He's gonna hide, like, fly it behind Falco and turn invisible.
What, 2?
Sounds good. Where? Okay, perfect.
Yep.
How are you doing?
You're not doing
Okay,
the 2.
Whisper, you up.
Oh, okay.
That's for everybody though. Everybody
know,
else.
it's
If
30
you
feet, I don't
do
know
wheel,
if I
it
can get
applies
that
to
close.
everyone. If they're
Probably not.
Well, I actually picked it as my martial or as my
I'm only 30.
fighting style, so
and
so
I'm
I can do wheel
this
and
form.
so normally when you do wheel, you
Can
get
I run
modifiers
over?
for the first stack, but
Yeah,
you
you
get
can move
modifiers
it.
for the second.
You
It's just
technically
straight.
have that one for
He did.
Yeah, you
So
get the
all I
bonus
can
action
do
to
is
attack
that.
again, but you don't get to add any modifiers to it.
And then
That's
range.
why I chose dual wield as my fighting style.
Yeah,
but
I
it gives me
can-
the ability to add my modifiers
I can
to
do
it.
something. I wanted to use a cool cantrip, but I can't because I'm not close enough. So I will just start with longbow.
Okay. Against 2.
Oh, sorry, B, because
Okay.
yeah.
Keep in mind this is a speed round, so we only have a minute for these ones, or a minute and a half.
Oh.
Well, I could just not even
It
do
kept
anything,
rolling.
and
Ugh.
then
Stones.
stones. Yeah, 20.
Yay!
There you go.
Finally. So
So 8 plus your modifier.
Which is gone. Where the heck did it go?
You're good.
Plus 5. 8.
13.
13
13
damage to
damage.
be.
Yes.
Nice.
That's all I can do
Right,
at the
you
end.
said B.
Is
Yeah.
that it?
That's my turn.
Alright, Belmir, you're up. Val, you're on deck.
Okay.
Speed round. Speed round.
Speed round.
1 minute, 30 seconds each turn this one.
I should be the fastest one here.
I
Roll
hate
your
this.
sex tape.
Oh.
You're watching too much Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yep.
No such thing as too much.
Is it?
Watched it in a while.
What's a poop?
You can long
Switch
go.
back to your bow.
Minor action, switch to your bow.
Alright.
Wah, wah.
The weapon he's been destroying with all day. He's like,
Yeah.
I guess
okay.
I'll use the thing that works.
Yeah.
I'll whack him with my bow.
Yeah.
What? Use my bow? Okay.
Do you want to rage?
But
Dude,
that means I
actually-
can't rage.
In movies and
No,
stuff, when
it
they're
doesn't.
like blades
Oh,
and
yeah.
hitting with bow is so cool.
Yeah. Roll those beautiful dice.
17.
It's a hit. Yep.
2.
30 seconds.
I know.
I don't. I need to like stuff
20.
it really close.
Wrong dice.
I was like,
No, that was 2.
7.
that,
7.
you sure you didn't roll the red dice?
Yeah, I rolled a
Oh,
20
that's a
with the percentage.
percentile.
Yeah. So,
There's
I
no the
was
same
7
dice though,
damage.
essentially.
7 damage. Yeah, I know what you. Yeah, 7 damage to.
Oh,
B.
big guy. I always go for the big guy.
Okay.
And that is turn.
Piercing.
Yeah.
Okay. Good job.
Val, you're up, and Azazel, Phil, and Ember on deck.
Do you have a 20 range?
And that's it.
That I can use?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I want to be down here so my quicker.
Is it 20 radius?
Radius, sorry. Yes, thank you.
Dude, DM, you continue to impress me with how you manage these boards.
Oh my gosh.
That's false. What?
So you hit
I don't
them
think
all.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, go
He's
for it.
Well,
dead.
no, because it's sleep, and I'm gonna. It
It's
goes
sleep?
by. Yeah.
Yeah, it goes by
It-
HP amount,
it's
so
gonna
that none of
use
them
up
take
all
them.
the hit points on it's just not gonna help.
Alright, what
I don't
you doing?
think. I'm gonna get down off the building, is what I'm gonna do.
Alright, so
Well, it
one.
starts with the person with the lowest hit point.
Yeah, but it's like,
You can sleep the boss.
it won't sleep the boss, cause it's gonna end up going to
Anyway,
this guy.
do what you need.
Okay.
You got 40 seconds.
I'm gonna get down and
Get down.
scuttle over.
Get down on it.
Okay, and then sprint. Okay, so I'm right here.
Go ahead and take that piece of paper away then.
Is that all you're doing?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. That's it.
Okay, Ember or Azazel, do you guys want to go first? I went first last
Ember,
time.
You wanna go ahead?
Yeah, I'll go.
Alright.
So I'm going to use my movement. Hi, friends. And then I am going to target the big guy, and I'm going to guiding bolt up his butt. Nat 20.
Oh, balls!
Oh!
Literally.
So 25 to hit.
Yeah, but you get to double the
Against the
damage.
boss.
The main boss guy.
Double the damage.
Oh.
5, 10, 15,
This is where we are.
Wait, what?
16.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
She rolled
It's
46.
So 32 damage
She
plus your
rolled
modifier.
3 5s.
Good lord!
I think
Literally lightning up his
I just imagine like the Looney Tunes, like the skeleton keeps appearing.
I hope that kills him because if it didn't.
What the hell?
How much total?
32
5,
plus
10,
your modifier.
15.
32
So
plus your
30.
modifier if you have one.
My modifier, I don't have one on this spell.
Okay.
It's just pure 40.
That's still 32.
Wow.
32 damage. Does that
How
count?
much
Okay.
was your
It doesn't, but he's hurt.
And he is glowing now, so the next person to hit him with
Advantage.
the next attack roll against this target is at advantage.
10 seconds.
I think she's
So
done.
is it your
Uh, bonus action, I'm switching back to my warhammer and my shield, so my AC goes back up.
Cool.
Jeez.
That's
So angry.
really obnoxious.
So angry.
It's attention getting, it's meant to be this time.
I used to do that.
Azazel, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
He's moving.
Okay, I'm
Whoever goes
going
next gets
to.
advantage, right?
Yeah, I'm going to
Whoever makes
sprint
an
here.
attack roll.
Hey, I'm going to just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And as my bonus action, I'm going to sneak attack him with my short sword. So that is.
What did you roll to hit on that?
A nat 20?
Oh, that's right, that's why.
Yeah, that's why.
You can advantage.
So
Okay.
it's 22 to hit.
It hits.
And then that's 12 damage.
12 damage, okay.
And that is all I can do.
Still.
He's still alive?
Barely.
Good lord!
We are attacking a boss.
Yeah.
Legit.
We're an army, okay? We're like,
What did that kill?
we're like a
Yeah.
The first orc I've found. Okay, Azazel is up.
Okay, that's as far forward as I can go. What's
Okay.
the distance? 5,
5,
10.
10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
So right at 60.
I should have used my inspiration die.
I'm going to hit him with
Use it.
frostbite. He needs to do a Constitution saving throw of 13.
Okay.
Natural one.
What?
Natural 19.
19? Okay, so he doesn't do anything.
he's screaming in orcish.
You do anything else?
That's all I can do.
Okay, and Ariana?
Okay, I am going to use my bow.
Use your inspiration. Okay, you got it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm putting myself right there. I'm shooting at B. I rolled a 1, so never mind. Then, since that completely failed, I am going to, as a bonus action, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Phil.
Nice.
So he gets a +2 to his AC.
Oh, I should have been marched.
Maybe it's like
And then I am going to move back to behind the, well, just one, because does that cover me now? I'm behind the building?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so I'm gonna move back one, and now I am done.
Okay.
What was your spell?
Shield of Faith, so it adds 2 to your AC. It buffs
Okay.
you since you're right in front of the boss. Just in case.
Shield of Faith.
Hey Cyrus.
Yep.
You look over the sneak attack stuff. The last sneak attack you couldn't.
It's a ability for me as a
I'm
partial roll.
I'm reading it.
Alright, anyway. So, it is
Need to
now
look over.
their turn.
Oh, cause he's not.
You don't have advantage and there's no one within 5 feet.
I didn't do advantage.
I know you can only use it if you have advantage on the roll or if someone else is in 5 feet.
I did have advantage actually because he was glowing.
From her spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it was
true.
more my spell. That's why I
true.
told him that.
Alright, so
roll again.
Alright, so B.
A spell she lit him up with.
No, that is true.
B is gonna shoot at Phil.
The next attack roll.
Thank you for that buff.
Well, you kind of put yourself right.
16.
That misses.
Hyper focus on an advantage.
That misses too. C is going to shoot at the wizard.
Uh-oh.
Where are you?
It is logical.
9. 9 to hit you?
No.
Oh, good.
20 to hit you.
No. No, I'm just kidding.
You made him level
I think
6.
I just sharded a little.
6 damage, piercing.
Okay. He died.
I made a class. Just character's dead and we'll never.
You said 5?
6, I think. Yeah. Alright, so,
Yes.
the orc looks around. He is challenged by Falco. So he's gonna draw a big, deep breath of air and go, Duro! And then just start charging towards you. Attack of opportunity.
That's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
8 damage.
Right, he can move. Darn it.
Alright.
Wait, doesn't Phil get an
Yes!
attack?
I did, I just killed him.
Oh!
So as he's running by, I go, I do it thick, so and I hamstring him and come down right into the back of his neck spine.
Next spine.
Alright.
That's why you rolled.
Everybody else is dead. So after this happens, you see, you hear this, like part of the building breaks through.
Oh god. I'm so glad
You see this huge club come out just like brick and everything just explode out of this building. Just drool.
My heart literally started pumping harder just now.
I had hearts come out of my eyes.
Straight up anime style.
Let's see.
Giants in the old,
What is it?
Let's see.
Magic hands?
Jazz.
I'm just thankful I'm on the side of the building.
Oh, you talking about Skyrim?
yeah, but the giants was like, you one hit, you like, oh crap.
Oh boy, Denny.
I mean, you have
Hey,
no
man, I
idea
have
who
two
I had
radiants.
DC to.
And the second wind
Why
up my
would you
sleeve.
get something?
I basically have. When do I get to?
I know.
I basically have 98 health.
The wizard can tank better than
18 to
barbarian,
hit you?
I'm just saying.
You're not raging. You're not raging though. Keep that in mind.
Yes, that
Okay.
does hit me.
That is
Denny, remember you're not raging.
Correct.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it might be.
So 5.
He rolled pretty low.
Of course.
It's like 3 a.m. in the East Coast.
I
right?
chuckle. My turn.
So I don't know my spell slots,
Bryn,
so
you're
I
on
can
deck,
kill
by the way.
people.
You're on
Alright, so
deck.
that is them.
So what you're saying is you'd be
So,
at one.
Bryn, you're up.
Bridrick, you're on deck.
Alright, so I'm going to move
Get into
there.
this.
Am I line of sight? I'm assuming he's way taller. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do this one.
She's taking as far back as she possibly can.
Damn.
That's probably smart now.
I've got 600 feet to work with. I'm fine.
So
Still 12. I know you have a plus 9.
I like fell on my face.
12 to hit.
12 hits.
Really?
Oh,
He's a
you
big
hit him with
sack
the
of meat.
3.
He's a big sack of meat.
Damn. That's awesome.
It's a 10.
So, yeah, I was gonna say,
You can
sometimes
never
it's only
say
10.
How much damage did you guys give him already?
Oh, I don't know.
Six.
Not much.
Plus a lot, I'm sure.
Plus 6, so 12 plus 5. So what is that?
17.
17.
17 damage.
Okay.
Piercing.
On a
Piercing
3.
damage.
I hope he's not
Yeah,
having
I rolled
this.
3.
Well, you're.
Yeah.
Is this the first
He
time?
might be, actually.
Yeah, super
Fire is on him. Next time.
Oh, shoot, I forgot about that.
Hey, Shelly, do you have any more running? Distance?
Oh, yeah, I really need
Oh,
like
she's
six.
she
She
doesn't
doesn't
want
need
to get
to.
closer.
Okay. Anything
I'm
else?
forward of line of sight
Oh,
for
yeah,
her.
good call. Get on the roof.
Anything else?
You have 7 seconds.
You don't need.
I can move to there.
Okay. Yeah, just so that line of sight is in front.
Sweet. So where is he? Is he the one? Are you?
gonna
Oh,
kill
okay.
us all?
So he's right in front of me.
Ryder.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Shelby, your wolf is on deck with Ryder.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cast reduce
Yes.
Ooh!
at the second level.
Freaking wizards, man.
So reduce, the target size is halved in all dimensions and its weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal. This reduction decreases its size by 1 category, for medium to small for example, until the spell ends. The target also has disadvantage on all strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapon also shrinks to match its new size. While these weapons are reduced, the target's attacks with them deal 1d4 less damage.
Okay.
And if he
Minus
drops
1d4.
anything,
And sorry, there's a con save of 15.
So it's 1d4
Less
damage.
Yeah, so you roll a d4 and reduce that, or take it away from
Okay.
it.
Oh yeah, I
And
have a
con
spell like
save
that.
is?
Take it away.
15.
Blessing curse? Maybe, I don't remember. I didn't
Just
it's not
misses.
prepared. Yeah.
Oh, he's not reduced?
He is reduced.
Oh, he is
just
reduced, okay.
failed. He just failed. Sorry.
There we go. That's
So it goes.
That's the very much. Like a moron.
Yeah.
And that's actually the sound. That's canon.
That's good.
He's looking around like.
he's looking up at Phil.
Nice. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay.
Alright, Ryder and Wolf are up. Poe, Falco, and Yuri are on deck.
Alright. The rider's gonna well, not sprint, but she's gonna jump down, run over, and jump up the next building. Want me to do an athletics check for that?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Or acrobatics, 13.
Get it?
Missed him.
I
Sorry,
know.
Trish.
I tried so many times.
I got one of them.
Somebody's excited about her
Just don't see
jumping
what
up
you
on
guys
top of them.
Yeah, 13.
13.
Yeah, to jump back to what's it? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah.
Inside the building.
Yeah.
Okay, back on top, and then
Just
she's
need
gonna
to
fire
make
her
a
short
pulley system.
crossbow over at the number B.
It says Ryder.
There's a wall there. There's a wall there.
Is he inside?
That's what John said. He was inside.
Oh, he's inside.
Oh, B's inside.
Can we not see him?
Well, that part of the building was blown away though
By
by
lightning.
his. So
So
it's
it's
like
all
a.
I thought it was just a hole in the front. Okay.
Yeah, the whole like corner is like
Yeah, I
gone,
thought-
and then
a corner.
forward is.
Oh, so
You can visually see B.
okay.
Turns out like
Amazing. Okay, no, not disadvantage. Okay. D8.
What's she using?
Her light crossbow. She misses.
Okay, sounds good.
15 seconds. Do you want to do anything else?
Nope, that's it for her.
Ryder.
Alright, Wolf.
My wolf is gonna move up to there. I'm gonna roll it. I have advantage. And I'm gonna roll inspiration with my hit. So 11, 12.
Plus 2.
No, plus 4 to hit.
It's a feat.
So
There's a
11,
feat you can
12,
do that.
13, 16 to hit.
That is.
Yeah, it's a fighter feat.
6 damage. 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then then.
Okay, Wolf is done. Then we have
Falco and Yuri.
Poe and Yuri.
Oh, no. Falcon's gonna get up all up there. We got down these dice.
Oh, dang, I forgot to give you your dice.
Oh,
No, that's yours. They're easier to read.
12 to hit.
Yes. Just
Oh, okay. Then I'm also gonna use Divine Smite.
I think that's just luck. There's no bubbles in it.
15 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shove him down.
Strength check or?
Strength check.
Okay.
Which he has disadvantage
Which he
on.
has disadvantage on.
Okay.
It's a contested strength check.
Yeah.
18.
11.
Alright, so he is knocked prone.
Yep.
Yay.
Ooh, which one?
Yeah, he's
The little jet. Oh!
The big dude.
I didn't glue it yet.
Oh
Knock his arm off.
30 seconds.
Any item that he drops goes to normal size.
20 seconds.
So, are you done?
Yes.
Okay, Poe's gonna fly over next to Falco and he's going to attack. Since he's invisible, he gets advantage. So 12 plus 5, so 17 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, so he needs 4 and 3d6.
Jesse, did you
Jenna
say
gets
that
to make
everybody
a
gets
Constitution
advantage
save of 11.
Did I say what?
Sorry.
Nat
Well,
20.
he's little, does that
Okay,
affect
so
us at all?
we'll take
As far as like you
damage.
get advantage?
Oh,
or-
for reduce?
Okay.
I don't think so.
I lost my
He just gets
D4 somehow.
disadvantage on strength checks. And saves.
Okay, so 6 piercing damage, and then he has 11, 13, half of 13 of poison damage.
So 7.
Okay, so. 15, so.
Yeah, 6 piercing and then 7 poison.
Okay, got it. Cool. Yuri?
And actually,
Or-
since he's prone, I think I can move away without attack of opportunity, isn't he? So
Yep.
Poe's gonna fly back a couple feet, just to get out of the way.
Straight back?
Yep.
Right there?
Yep.
Okay.
Is he still alive?
CBR, yeah.
Okay, well, just bugs see then. Wait, is anybody engaging BAC or?
No.
No. Yeah, can I just distract C? He's
Yep.
also damaged as
Yep.
well, for the record, people.
So help action.
Is it all?
And then, yeah, help action, whatever that
That
means.
should.
You can like crochet them in later if you really want
That right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's where we're gonna call it tonight, guys.
Okay. Picture the
Dude,
board.
that was super fun, you guys.
Yeah.
That was
Once
an
we actually
awesome
got
session.
into fighting, yeah.
Take a bunch
pictures
of
over there,
pictures.
too.
Don't move anything,
Okay.
and I'll take a couple too.
Take pictures.
Thank you, Jesse. Let me see that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesse. Freaking awesome.
Nice.
John?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me, guys.
Pictures, too.
There's also